This is the world of Flux. 6 months ago, there was an event that threw the world into turmoil. It was on the brink of an invasion from some other species, and to save it, 5 wizards came together to basically open a dimensional rift that would transport the planet through to a safer dimension. In trying to perform this ritual, there was an issue. Something went wrong, and the ritual was, in effect, interrupted. And that caused the rift to basically consume most of the planet, leaving only a very small portion of it left in a not quite a stable state. So it is now just kind of floating amidst a kind of a general dimension. The 5 wizards that were involved was Vespar the Tyrant, Kara, no title, Grafin the Enchanter, Zale the Eternal, and Lizai the Savior. They were each responsible for one aspect of the ritual, and upon it failing, it caused this rift to open, and basically now all that's left is a very small city floating on a tiny island. The city itself is it's just like a circle. It's like a bubble was basically just taken out of the planet. It was basically protected by one of the wizards, knowing that things were going wrong, and tried to save not only the planet but the life force. So lots of energy was dissipated. We have only this piece that's left, and the life force that was originally a part of the planet, known as Narak, still exists within this small section of the planet. The life force itself is going to attempt to bring heroes to help save and reverse this ritual. So as we descend into the city, and we see it is very circular in shape, but there are districts within the city, and in the center is a castle. So we'll start there in front of the castle, and as some energy crackles, there's this portal that opens up. And out of it pop, let's see here, 5, 3, 4, 5, so that'll be, is a barbarian, Goliath, that pops out. So, Charlie, if you want to introduce your character and kind of how you look and things like that.
Whoa, wait, hold on. I popped out of a portal. Am I by myself?
Yep, you are by yourself.
Oh.
So just at least describe your character, and then we'll go from
there. To nobody?
Yeah. Well, no, you're just.
I don't think it's like you're being put on the stage on a spotlight.
God, I'm such an Adonis.
Just pops out of the portal and goes, "I am Bardis."
I am giving you enough to describe your character.
No, I'm
a pretty man.
Yeah. Hi, that's me. I am Bardis. I am a 7 foot tall Goliath, weighing about 325 pounds of solid, pure choke slam. He is bald, per most Goliaths, bony gray, mottled with dark patches for skin. Looks very stony, pretty much hairless. Much older though, about 54 years old. He's that's pretty much him. He walks around, pretty hulking personality, matches the way he walks. Carries a random assortment of survival gear. Looks like he's very well seasoned in nature and very much capable of surviving out in the wilderness, and has the trophies strewn about him to prove that.
So he has trophies all over his body?
Yeah, I mean, he's wearing furs, bone necklace, okay. Et cetera, et cetera.
All right. And at that note, so as Bardis is standing there kind of, confusedly looking around, wondering what's kind of gone on, suddenly out of the portal arrive Puck and Theus. So Tony and Steve, if you want to introduce your characters.
All right. Do we just like run out or pop out or?
Well,
what?
it's up to you. I mean, it depends on what your characters were doing before they got sucked into the world. So yeah, in theory, if you were running through the streets, I guess you could still be in the midst of running, and you could slam into Bardus, which would be kind of funny.
I like to think. Okay, my connection went really bad. I like to think that we were in the middle of sealing a deal for a lot of gold, and that we got transported right before the handshake was made. And my hand is outstretched, standing in the middle of wherever we transported to.
Let's
and I'm
keep it PG. Don't shake something you don't mean to.
And I'm
Hello
like,
there.
Hey.
Hello there,
I'm like-
Bardus.
What if you like pop them in here like mid coitus? That's gonna be really awkward.
Just a fl-
Yeah, save your ideas for your character.
and as I appear there, I just look around. I'm like, Puck, where's the gold?
Where the are we?
I don't care where we are. Did you get the gold?
I don't know. Did I get the gold? I'm gonna roll.
Okay. Roll for gold.
Roll for gold.
What is that?
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, you're rolling in channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
you rolled in the
wrong.
wrong channel.
Damn it.
Roll in this channel.
Yeah, we don't have a shared one in our DM channel.
9. So
Wait, where did you?
You put it in the campaign details.
So no, you did not
Dang
get
it.
the gold. I was giving you a 50-50.
there we go. Now I'm in the right channel. Now it actually
Okay.
counts. Now it counts. Fuck.
It's
I
even
lost
worse.
it. I had it in my hand. I dropped it even more.
Yeah, you totally did. So yeah,
Wow, you were like
so as you saw the gold
portals.
falling into your hand, suddenly you feel like you just see the dimension change, and you're like, no.
So pretty much I'm just like, I wafted my hands like, fuck.
Like in your head, you saw it landing in your hand, and suddenly everything else around you changed, and now there's no money in your hand.
Shit.
Back to the drawing board. So Theus is a half-elf of drow lineage. He has very dark skin with light brown facial hair and long hair pulled back and draped across his shoulders. He dresses in semi-fine robes with a nice leather belt with daggers hitched into it and a rapier. And, he just kind of looks like he looks like that kind of guy that if you talk to him a bit much, he would talk you out of your house and probably all your gold.
Okay.
All right. And Puck is pretty much human looking, 5'9", pretty much shortish black hair that's kind of roughened, and wearing a red leathery overcoat with a decent collar to it, and nice pants, boots, belt. Looks fashionable. Has a slight glow to his eyes right now, and just a little whiff of a tattoo on the cheek, and pretty much that's what he looks like right now.
Okay. All right. So then up next is Dom with
Uh-huh.
Anorin.
Anorin. Yep.
Okay.
Well, you basically see, if anybody's looking at it, you basically see an elf who is kneeling in prayer. He probably I stand up, I look around wondering where the hell my church went. He stands 6 foot tall. He's an Eladrin, so he's basically like a really, really fey elf. He's got pale blonde hair, really long. He's got the top part of it pulled back into a ponytail, and the rest of it falls down across his shoulders. He's wearing scale mail because before he was praying before safe journey, before he's about to set out on a pilgrimage. He's got sword, shield, that type of stuff. He's pale skin, like but he's got really, really dark blue eyes. It just seems he's got various symbols of his religion, which is the unconquered sun, Sol Invicta. So, he's got like warrior dressing, he seems kind of like somebody you can like easily approach. Like if you were like looking for help with something, he'd be somebody you can approach for it.
He's a very nice looking elf.
I am your god now. Sorry.
Which god?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, are you like standing up and just kind of looking around, very curious?
Yeah. It's like I'm very soon.
All right. So
he
then
he looks around like, by what power have I been brought here?
So as you're all kind of, because obviously this is all within like a short amount of time, but suddenly as you're all kind of standing there looking around, you see an arrow fly past, and you just hear like this, and it just embeds itself into like the side of like a post, and you hear, "Son of a gun, we almost had it." And so in front of you now, you see a green tiefling with very thin horns that come from the forehead and kind of wrap around to the back of the head like a crown, very thin looking, but also looks very annoyed. And then a gnome. Well, you want to describe yourself?
I'm like, Kathan, where's my arrow? Where's my arrow? What happened? Like we're running through to go find my arrow. And so I'm a very short gnome ranger, white, kind of pixie cut hair, kind of green leathery outfitted with this huge longbow that, well, I'm holding it right now, I guess, but it like barely fits on my back.
And then so like I just go, I kind of like, I'm leaning down and like I'm trying to feel, I'm like, this is no longer the grasslands. I'm very confused what has happened. And then that's a 1. So Sarah, you are up.
Hold on, I fell backwards in the chair.
Good job.
It's true.
No, that's how she appears. She fell backwards out of the chair.
Yeah, fell backwards out of a chair. Okay, so surprise, sitting in a room by herself to then wake up and there's people she doesn't know around her. Isabel is short, like 5'5", long blonde hair, blue eyes, pretty average, but she's got a dark side. Whenever she's in extreme distress, another personality comes out, and it's completely random who you get.
Wow.
Is there a chart?
Personality.
Well, for personality.
So nice of you to explain that to us.
I mean, shock and awe.
Well, I mean, it's Sarah.
So who are you when you fall out of chairs?
Well, right now she was napping in the chair, so you get Isabel.
I like how real world makes its way into game. All right. So then, and then at that, Steve, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and throw yourself into the world. Sorry,
Okay. Gerard. Okay, my character basically just appears as not quite confused. He's average height with some medium length hair and dark eyes, wearing some rather dark robes, and he's looking around really confused, going, "What's going on?"
Wait, before we continue,
Huh?
Wait, before we continue the campaign, Steve, can you just do me a favor and say potato?
Potato?
Okay, it's real.
Why?
Is that a bot check?
Yes.
How did I go through this entire sequence? And then you think it's a bot?
Pre-recorded. I mean, we could deepfake anything.
What?
Steve's using AI to clone himself into the world.
Speaking of that, what does the world look like? Is it?
So it's a city, and it's very stonework, very gothic. Like you can see, so everybody's in front of a pretty large castle right now, and you can kind of see as you look around. There's it looks like kind of a religious district. It looks like there's like a whole shopping district. I had a map, so I can actually look at it and not be talking out my butt. So basically, yeah, if you're facing the castle and the castle's on the north side, the southeast quadrant is like a cathedral. The southwest quadrant, you can see there's like a tavern and some guard posts. Kind of behind the castle, off to the left, you can see it looks like there's a whole area that it looks like it's all for like smithies and leather workers and things like that. And then to the right side of the castle, you see that it looks like a giant what you would kind of understand to be like a giant library or a lore center. And yeah, all very Gothic stonework. But the sky above right now is very purple. Like it looks kind of like you're in like a deep space, like interdimensional plane. It's very off-putting right now.
Are there space whales?
Is there what?
Are there space whales?
Space whales? No. This is this is kind of its own little bubble dimension.
Okay, dimensional space whales.
Maybe, but not right now. There's not.
What about narwhals?
So then, as you're all kind of standing around and kind of looking at each other confused, you hear a very it's like a deep. You can tell it's almost like a godly voice, but it's very deep and it's very wispy and it doesn't sound very confident. You hear, "Thank you for coming. I know I summoned you, and you all must be very confused right now, and I apologize for that."
And poor.
Yes, quite poor.
I do apologize, but I desperately need your all help. This world is in grave danger, and I need people that can help, and I reached to the universe, and you were the people that it sent me to help. And as you kind of you can't really tell where the voice is coming from, but at some point, you kind of see there's it's a bright kind of greenish light, but it kind of dims out, and you see the image of like a squirrel. Like it's very small, only about probably like 6-7 inches tall, and you can tell that the voice is coming from that. Like it has a concerned look on its face.
The fuck is this place?
Puck, grab the squirrel. If it talks, we can sell it for money.
Please, and you see that its
What?
mouth isn't moving, but it's as if it's talking to you telepathically, and it's basically just going, "But no, I need your help, and I'm sorry. Yes, I understand. This is very confusing. My name is Narak, and I am the life force of what this planet used to be, but now it is but a fragment of the beautiful landscape that it once had, and right now you are the only living creatures that actually inhabit this place. But I do appreciate you coming and helping. I am ever so sorry that I pulled you from your homes, but I desperately need your help."
The gods guide us to where we are needed. We will help you in this way. What do you
I
need?
do
of us?
appreciate that.
Speak for yourself. My associate and I, are in the business of making money, not handing things out for free.
Seems
Well-
kind of convenient since you pulled us without even telling us in the first place.
I was napping.
I had no way to communicate. I do apologize, and I'm very sorry. And at that point, Katham kind of walks over and just kind of looks at it very concerned and goes, "You are but a funny creature, but I guess we'll do what we can to help. But do you have anything? There's no people here. What are we supposed to help with? How are we supposed to help?" And then so you hear the voice again, and it's, "Oh yes, I guess that would be of that would be good to understand that. Please follow." And you see the squirrel kind of turn around and just start jumping towards the castle.
My white tiger
This...
cautiously, kind of proudly, tries to paw at the squirrel, but then follows.
Anoran follows.
Yeah, Katham's definitely gonna follow.
So follows Catham.
Interesting. Never had nature talk back to her.
Well, there's no money to be found in the street. I guess we follow.
That is true. There is nobody and nobody here to speak of. It's interesting. This place seems very abandoned. A little scary.
I would still be kind of worried about what's going on because it's kind of weird that he just manages to pull us all here, yet there's no one around except for whatever that thing is.
Well, if we want answers, I feel like we have to follow him. So that's
Yeah.
It's the only way out.
The best
I just-
way to get answers.
At
Move
least
my
the
hand
only
where the
way
gold
to-
would have been and just follow the talking squirrel.
Yeah.
So as you start to follow the squirrel, so basically it leads you into the castle through the front gate. And when you get into the castle, you know, it's still very stonework, very interior castle. There's torches on the wall that seem very dimly lit, but obviously it doesn't seem like anybody's been here to really upkeep anything for a while. But it seems like by magic they're just kind of lit, so at least everybody can kind of see what's going on around them. And you notice that in front, there's like stairs that go down into what might be like a throne room. And there's also a spiral staircase off to the side that the squirrel actually starts to bound down.
Continue to follow the squirrel.
Yes,
Mhm.
these stairs seem a little precarious and weird, but this tunnel goes straight down. That's concerning.
Anybody have a lamp?
Yeah, who needs them?
Oh, it's lit up. I mean, you don't really need a lamp.
Okay.
It's at least got enough dim lighting that you can kind of see what's going on. And so as you get to the bottom, so the spiral staircase takes quite a while to get down. Like you can tell that you've gone probably the better part of like at least 100 feet down in towards the core of this area. And when you get down to the bottom, it opens up to what looks to be like an antechamber. And in the middle of this chamber, there is essentially like a big dais, and it has 5 points on it. And it looks like something used to sit on each of these 5 points. But it all looks very inert now. Like there's not much going on with it. But it's a very large chamber. It seems like it could only almost be like a good like meeting room if you needed it for that, things like that. But it seems very private. It seems very much like it was that people were doing things down here for all sorts of things. But there's some clutter. It looks like there was, definitely was a big mess and nobody's cleaned it up because nobody had a chance and nobody's here. And so Narek kind of gets into the center of it and begins to speak again and says, this was the site of a very powerful ritual that was performed to try to save this planet when it was in danger. And there was 5 wizards that put an item here on each of these pedestals to attempt to open a great rift that would allow the world to pass through and into a safer dimension. But something terrible happened, and there was a sacrifice, and the sacrifice was removed through jealous means, and one of the wizards managed to save, to create a bubble around this area to try to save people that were here. But the interdimensional rift was just so strong, it ripped everybody away, and then I was formed here with the little bit of power I have left, and I was given a gift to summon and to create portals to different dimensions so that I could try to save this world. I can't explain it, but I'm still very much getting used to it, and that's why it was very hard to summon even the few of you to come here. You're all I've had the power to summon so far. I can't even I can't even offer you a place to stay or feed you or anything like that. It's very tricky, but I'm working on that. I promise.
So what you're saying is you can't pay us.
I can't pay you, but I regret to inform you that I will hold you hostage here and return you to your home worlds as soon as we're capable. But I need you to do me a favor and see if you can find a way to reverse this horrible ritual that was cast. And if you can find a way to reverse it, I'm more than happy to return you to your homes and provide you with anything I can. If we can get people here that can craft things and do things, we can take them all back to you can take them back to your homes and sell them and do all sorts of things. I'll try to provide you some form of compensation, I promise, but it may take a while, and I apologize.
Well, since we're stuck here anyways, we might as well do something with our time.
Yes, I have the ability to hone in on key points in the universe where I think we may need assistance or may be able to find a clue as to how to reverse the ritual, but it's going to take a lot of work for me to find those things. But when I find them, I'll let you know, and we'll try to do this as swiftly as possible and as much as I am possible. But I'm not confident in my abilities yet, and I'm still learning. And just getting all of you here, even in remotely the same amount of time, took an incredible amount of effort. But I do appreciate at least you're not fighting each other. That's a positive so far. I pulled you all from very different places. I know one of them was a very beautiful grassland. And one of them seemed to be a city. It seemed a little seedy. There was a lot of dangerous people there, but I managed to find the two that seemed to have a decent heart. And all sorts of it, like from a church, and I tried to get a good mixture of what I could so that you'd be able to have the tools to accomplish any task that may come up. But I do understand if you have hatred towards me, or if you feel that I have done wrong to you, and I apologize.
All right, I go towards one of the. You said there was a mess. Was it like books and stuff, or?
Yeah, there's it seems like there's papers, like scrolls, like stuff like that are kind of all over the place.
I go over there and just start perusing through it and seeing if I can understand any of it.
Give me an investigation.
Oh, my character basically tells us, I bear you no hatred. The gods guide us where they will, and your cause is just. I will assist you in this, and at least I shall.
Do ever so appreciate it. So yeah, did you roll investigation, Tony?
1 second. That sounds
first official one of the campaign.
So you go to look through scrolls, and all you find is
like a Playboy.
So apparently, this entire ritual is performed on empty paper.
Or a Playboy magazine.
I'm reading it for the articles. Oh god. Okay. Well, doesn't seem like there's much to this spell.
Are you sure? Gerard wanders over and looks over. How do you do the rolls?
You can roll manually if you want. I don't care. I think they're just using the chat. Otherwise, I think it's like what bang.
Yeah. Well, we might as well use the program. That way we all,
honor system, guys.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a nat 20 or just a 20?
So
dirty 20?
Yes.
That's gonna be plus my investigation. That's gonna be 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can do the add to it too.
Who was it that rolled the 20? I missed.
I didn't actually roll a 20. I'm just lying because you can't actually fact check me.
Screw you, Dom. Right, cool. Steve, you got a 21. So you look through a different section of the stuff, and you find what looks to be some scrolls that were at least it was showing some of the ritual. Like it seems like a lot of the specifics of it were not written down, but at least you get some of the general, they kind of laid out where they were putting some of the items and things like that. So on one of the sheets, it shows the same dais that you're looking at, and it shows that there was I don't remember if we have all the items listed somewhere. Oh, we did. But it basically, it just basically, I thought, didn't we list out the items for each thing? Or maybe I had it on a notepad. I thought I wrote them down. Oh, well.
They're blurred. Those items are blurred.
Yeah, the items are actually blurred, but it showed, there's 5 powerful artifacts that look like it's what controls it. And it actually does have a note that basically says to... it seems to say to reverse it, the objects would have to be found again to be able to do this type of thing. So it's it's a little bit of details in that it seems like these objects and a certain like spell would allow you to reverse this. Like you kind of gather that from what you're seeing.
So basically, it's just reinforcing what he already said.
Right. It's just kind of
Okay.
fact checking everything you kind of knew, but at least you have a
Okay.
little bit of proof into that now.
Well, from what I found, it looks like it's everything he said matches up with what I've been able to find so far.
It's more than what I found.
Maybe you should
I
try
found
harder.
a paper airplane.
Unfortunately, it doesn't exactly tell us anything new. Just basically how to do it, maybe, but nothing specific. So I don't know how this is going to help. I'll hold on to it just in case, but
So as you guys are kind of discussing the paper and seeing what's going on, Katham actually kind of just goes, "What, Narak? What is wrong?" And everybody turns to see that the squirrel's face looks super concerned, and just goes, I'm so sorry. I tried to help, and I don't know what I did. I tried to bring some more people. I know you wanted money, you wanted things, and I tried to bring some help, and I'm afraid that I reached into the wrong place, and I
It's
feel
just a
like
bad
there's
time.
trouble coming for us. And then you kind of see her just like she goes, please come to the surface, and she vanishes.
It's just a bad
well,
time.
please don't tell me that they managed to pull something else along with us.
Well, the instability that we have here, seeing as we're essentially like pocket dimension, would be so nothing would surprise me. I guess we go up now.
I'm wondering what happened if she's trying to pull more people and couldn't read. Maybe she's strapped herself in terms of her abilities, and now we are. I'm wondering if she's doing more than she needs to try to help us. I think we should best head to the surface.
Okay, then let's go. Sounds fun. Sounds fun.
All right. Settle down. And so Katham and I already forgot your name. Silva. Start to walk to
Wow.
I forgot the name.
And
not
Snowflake.
Katham. I'm still getting used to everybody's names. So yeah, they head up towards the surface. Is everybody else joining?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
So as soon as you exit out the castle doors, you notice that it looks like there is a tear. It's a physical it's like this. It's as if somebody ripped the fabric of the dimension, and out of it you see 3 black wormlings that are kind of floating around, kind of looking around and seeing what's going on.
Odd.
And they look like they don't look very happy. Or they don't look good. I guess I would say that.
Looks like I was right. Maybe they did manage to pull something else other than us.
All right. Well, I guess at this point, or what are you guys going to do with? I guess what do you want to do with this? I'll say for the moment they haven't noticed you yet.
Where are they?
Anyone have any idea?
So
what that
they're
is?
about 60 feet in front of you.
I
Wait,
wanna.
what?
Silva
What's
wants
there?
to see if they seem hostile or aggressive
Wait, what's there?
Roll a
or friendly or
an insight check.
What's there?
3 big
3
wormies.
black wormlings.
Oh, insight.
Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna be good.
4.
Yeah, I mean they're dragons. They're real hard to read.
Guys,
Here, let me roll my insight.
Whoa.
21.
Wait, you have an advantage on insight?
No.
No, that was me.
Oh, never mind. That was Tony the roll. Okay. So I will say that they look like they are looking for something to eat, burn, scratch. Like they look like they want to do some destruction.
They look very hungry. That could be a problem if we're the only thing.
How big are they?
They're not very big. They're maybe like a foot in length.
Oh, fuck.
They're wormlings.
Oh.
They're baby black dragons.
Yeah, like baby.
They're really small.
Can I roll animal handle for attentions or insight on them?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you could. Animal handling, I think, is a little bit more about like attempting to like.
you can calm down.
You can
Well,
you can
yeah.
intuit
when there's any
animals'
question about it, you
intentions.
can call.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, there's my nat 20, and that's on the honor system too.
That's fine.
Woo!
So that's
okay,
a 22.
So you can tell that yes, they are they. I would lack of a better term. They are like evil little puppies.
Ooh.
Like they seem like they want to cause some destruction.
Ready yourselves, everyone. We're in for a fight.
Mm.
But they're so cute.
Is there no reasoning? Is there no way to avoid combat?
Could lead them away.
So as
No.
you're all kind of standing there debating this, you see that like 30 feet in front of you is the squirrel Narak, and it's really weird to see. But this little squirrel like has her arms in the air like she's casting, and you can see there's like an aura about her, and it seems like she is attempting to close the rift or something. Like she's attempting to fix this, and you kind of get this voice in your head that says, I don't think this is good, and I'm attempting to close this, but I really hope they don't attack me. I'm afraid of being interrupted.
All right.
Dash to protect.
I draw my short bow.
All right, everybody. I will. So let's do initiative.
I just spoiled my nat 20.
But then I'll give you a surprise round as well. Oh, that's awesome. I rolled the wrong dice, but that's fine. I'll take that.
Not bad.
Okay, that might be easy to throw.
Is there a way for me to do that?
Do you just do a modifier with the roll?
Dex.
Can I
It's
try
your Dex
that?
modifier, but if you have
No,
like,
I meant with the program.
oh, you can. I think you just have to add a plus to it or whatever.
Nope. Hold on.
You
I think you do a slash roll.
You
gotta
have
do
to put
a
in
whole-
what dice you want to do.
You have what you want to roll too,
Really?
or something of that sort.
Yeah, you have to do make a space between dude's exclamation point, roll, space, then whatever dice you want to roll. Plus the
And
modifier.
then, yeah, plus modifier. And then if you had another space, you can actually say what it's for. Like I did initiative.
Oh.
My pet get my
No, I think your pet gets a separate initiative.
Oh, okay, there it
for
is.
cuddles. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm just trying to figure out that program. So
You're good.
I need
This is how we learn. That Avira one, yeah, it's got a lot of interesting stuff. You can even upload like character sheets into it and keep track of all that junk. It's like huge.
oh,
Like you can even keep track of initiative through it too.
Mhm.
Okay, so what did everybody roll initiative on here? Is that
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't roll it on there.
no? It's fine. I mean, I'll tell
distracted.
you what. It'll be easier for me just to ask. So, Anorin, correct me if I say it wrong. Dom, what was your roll?
7.
John
7.
forgot who he is.
Isabel.
11, and she's still Isabel. So
Okay, I'm just gonna refer to her as Isabel.
that's fine until
Okay.
another personality.
Bardus.
14.
Oh, I didn't roll for myself. This is great trying to play and initiative +1. So, okay, Silva.
5. I can't figure out how to pet his.
I think your pet will have its own. Puck.
21.
Theus.
Additive.
19.
Gerard.
12.
It would be the Dex modifier.
Oh, you're not stressed yet.
Oh, okay. Then
You're not stressed yet.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your
Snowflake has an 18.
okay, so it's Snowflake. That's right. All right. Now I just need to get my numbers in a row here.
Helps Phantom.
So that's that. I will give.
Huh?
So Puck, you are going to be first.
All right. How far apart are they?
They're like probably about 10 feet apart.
All right. I'll cast a spell, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
What do you have to do for spells in this?
Well, it depends on the
cast it,
spell.
or-
Some of them have a saving throw. Some of them have a.
Okay.
So just click on the spell for the details. It'll
Okay. No save, no to hit. Right.
No save. What are you casting?
All right. So, any of them happen to have 24 hit points or less?
Oh, are you doing sleep?
See.
No.
24.
Damn. All right. Does nothing. Fizzles.
Okay. Did you have anything else you want to do?
What else can you do during a turn?
Well, you have a bonus action. You have a movement.
I'll move to towards this squirrel thing, and I'll just be behind it for a second. Okay.
Okay. That's fine. Now Theus.
All right. So we're on top of the roof. Is there any kind of structure or like short wall around the edge that I can use for cover?
Yeah, I would say so. You can probably duck. Like the staircase probably has like kind of like a railing that you can probably go duck behind and get like 3/4 cover.
Okay, I will set myself up there, and I will take a shot with my short bow.
Okay.
So I will shoot with the short. That.
So are you going left or right?
I will shoot to the right.
Are you taking cover on the right as well?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just noting to myself here.
Oh no.
Is that a 7 to hit?
That is a 7 to hit.
That will miss. So you go to shoot, and it goes into the rift.
I'm sure I hit something in it. And I go back to cover.
I think they might be on the kitchen table.
They have not noticed anything because no one's done anything.
Or are they? I think they're just another character, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't think I've seen anybody use pets in a long time. Okay, so then, were you doing something as a bonus?
What are my options to do with my bonus attack?
I don't know. You'd have to look at your sheet.
Yeah, your character sheet will tell you what you can do.
I can do.
Generally speaking, if you don't know, you probably don't have one.
You can use a bonus action attack with a different weapon hand. So no.
Okay. All right. Snowflake is up. But yeah, I think you would just control Snowflake as if it's a
with,
like. Yeah, you'd have the
information?
stats of a snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One of them looked particularly mean.
No, they all look equally mean. I mean, I guess the one in the center might look like it's going towards Narak.
They're going towards Narak?
At least the one in the center would seem to be.
Okay, so I'll go after the center one.
Okay.
I'm gonna pounce at it.
Well, okay, I will say that you guys are approximately 60 feet away from them.
I just wanted to
As a
So-
tiger moves at least 20 feet straight towards the enemy.
Okay, so yeah, you can move your
Oh, not
40
your turn.
feet and then do that for
Move my
the
40.
pounce. Yeah,
Okay. But we're 60 away.
right. So move 40 because it's a speed of 40,
Uh-huh.
and then you can pounce the 20 feet.
Oh, okay, gotcha. To do a claw attack.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, 7.
You guys are the saviors of the
Is he
universe.
flying? Because he just whiffed at him.
Yeah, it's like
Or
he went, and
Snowflake.
the dragon just kind of goes. The worm kind of goes.
Snowflake
like,
isn't used to fighting flying creatures.
flying creatures.
So,
Okay.
yeah, whiffed.
Catham's up. So Catham
Guys, we suck.
is going to basically move next to Narak. That's right, I can do that as a bonus action. Crap, I didn't even think about what I can. I promise I will not DM and play a character at the same time beyond tonight. So he is going to grab a staff that is on his back, and you see that it, like, the edge of it lights up, and it almost looks like it has like a scythe texture to it. So that's his bonus action. And he's going to run up to Narak, kind of next to it, and kind of go into like a defensive maneuver. And can do that within 60 feet. Nobody's taking any damage.
Nope.
And that's not going to help, probably because, well, 5 feet up. And so, yeah, as an action, I am going to cast Bonfire underneath the center dragon. So it is basically a 5-foot cube.
And I go, Katham, he's flying.
Doesn't matter, it's a 5-foot cube. This is a Dex saving throw. That is a 7 plus 2, so that is a failure, and it is a 1d8. Yep, 1d8 fire damage. 4 damage. Okay. So you see like a fire just light up under the wormling, and it kind of gets burned on its tail a little bit. Right, and so that ends my turn. So, Bardus, you're up. Roll for Cuddles.
No, not yet. That'll come later.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So Narak is about 30 feet away, halfway between us and the dragon.
So Narak 30 feet. The first dragon is another 30 feet.
All right. So similar to Catham, I'm going to make my way up towards Narak and be in front, though. Even if Catham wants to be close, I move aside.
No, I'm probably to the side.
Okay. So he meanders up there, being tall. He gets up there pretty quick and seems to take a very aggressive, hard stance. Looks like he's getting ready to grapple anything, or it looks like he's getting ready to attack anything that comes this direction, completely obscuring Narak as best as he can, which shouldn't be too hard. So effectively, in terms of real words, that's ready action to grapple anything that comes
Basically,
near.
anything that comes within 5 feet, you're just going to grapple.
Yep.
That sounds good. Are you raging at all, or no?
No, not yet. I don't want to waste it just yet.
That's fine. Gerard.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve, you're up.
Sorry, my mic was muted. I cast True Strike on myself
Is that the...
and pull out my bow.
Okay.
And I believe that's all I can really do, other than move into cover.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can attack.
No, just take
No,
action.
that's a spell.
Oh, okay.
I
never
cast a
mind.
spell, True Strike.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay, I missed that part. Sorry. All right, so you're good. Isabel.
Nothing's attacked us yet.
Not yet, because you guys have a surprise round.
Oh. How far away are we again?
You are 60 feet from the first target, and you're 30 feet away from Narak.
I'm gonna be daring and shoot my short bow at the closest one.
Okay, you're going for the center one?
Yeah.
Okay, then look at all the bows.
This call and response.
Oh, no,
It's not your
sorry.
turn.
Does 14 hit?
A 14 will not hit.
Uh-uh.
Did I pick the right character? Oh, I made 3 of them. Okay. So no, that will not hit.
All right. How close is the squirrel?
30 feet.
I'm gonna move up closer to the squirrel.
Okay. Are you going to be right behind her?
Like right behind her. We're gonna be daring.
And Gerard, where did you end up? Steve, where did you move to, or did you not move?
I moved into like you said there was a cover near the
Oh, okay. So you're going over by Theos.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Honora, and you're up, and then Silva.
Okay. Let's see. I'm basically gonna move up and put myself, if I'm able to, between squirrel and dragon puppies.
Okay, Bardus is already there. Do you want to go left or right of Bardus?
I'm gonna go to the
Right now, nobody is to the right of Narak either.
I will go to the right.
Okay.
And I'll prepare ready the action to attack any of them if they go towards the squirrel.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
So both of you are readying an attack. Okay, Silva, you're up.
If I cast a spell, that's my action.
Yes.
Then I want to do hunter.
Unless it's bonus action. Like your Hunter's
No,
Mark is a
it's-
bonus action. Should be.
Oh, bonus action, yes. So I want to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Do I just do it?
I
Is
think
it concentration? Do I roll?
it's concentration. I don't think you have to roll for it though. No, yeah, it's just a.
And then I want to get out my bow and try to show everybody else up.
Mark off your spell. Yeah, make sure if you spent a spell, make sure you mark it off.
Cast. Hit that.
Yeah, plus 4.
Oh, that's it.
No,
plus
yeah,
6.
plus 6.
Okay. So rolling for bow. 9.
9
Oh, I
total.
did not show anybody up.
Did you get anything bonus with the?
It's extra.
Oh,
attack.
Hunter's Mark is extra damage. That's right. Okay. No, that will not hit.
You're doing great so far.
We suck.
That's only for me. You do.
Yeah. Okay. So then, so as you guys are like taking these shots at the little wormlings, you hear a voice of Narak say, I think I can close the portal, but I hate to ask it, but I could use a little bit of encouragement if possible. So as a mechanic for this fight, you can spend a bonus action to encourage or to say something to Narak. And basically every round, I'm going to roll to see if she closes the portal. Anybody uses their bonus action to inspire Narak, it'll add 1 to her roll to attempt to hit the DC of the portal. I'm just letting you know the mechanics. So if you want to spend your bonus action on something, that's something you can spend it on. Since I know not a lot of people have things for bonus action.
Go team.
And then so now the little. Oh, so I guess I should roll for her. I forgot what I set the DC to.
Can I type in?
Yes, so the portal's still open.
Can I type in initiative?
Can you type in the initiative
Yeah, I'll
order?
type it in the chat.
I was going to, but it's
Well, I
okay. Well, I'm starting back at the top of the round.
No, I know.
So the wormlings are gonna go.
All three.
Yeah, because I do everything at once. So one of them is going to attack Snowflake.
Hey.
I don't know why I'm using this die, but that is with a light attack. Does a 17 hit
I'm looking at.
the AC? Yes, it'll hit. That is not the dice I meant to roll, but that's fine. So 5 points of damage to your tiger. Oh wait, sorry, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And the dragonling to the right, what's the speed? 30 is going to move over, so it is like 10 feet away from Bardus and Anorin, and use acid breath. So I need Anorin, Bardus, Isabel, Catham, and Narak to all make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, that's wonderful.
13.
15.
Dex is +1, not enough. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna. Holy crap on a cracker! I should have read these abilities before I threw these things in here. I guess.
We're only level 2, dude.
8, 14, 15, 17, 20 points of. Okay, anybody that got less than an 11, you are taking 20 points of damage. If you had higher than an 11, you get 10.
You do know that could kill someone, right?
I just realized that.
This is very well thought out.
Yeah, wow.
So Narak just took 10 points of damage. Or sorry, 20 points of damage. I took 20 points of damage. Oh shit, that might have knocked me down. Oh, that did knock me down.
Well,
Yeah.
you learned your lesson, didn't you? Kick your own ass, huh?
Hey, it's no fun. If you know. Why am I not able to change my hit point? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, 20 points of damage. Ooh.
Okay, I'll be rolling death saves.
So I just utilize Stone's Endurance and shrug off 14 points of damage.
All right, and then the other one is going to come down and be next to Catham and Bardus. So Bardus, you can use your action to attack.
All right, making. I'm doing athletics to grab.
So this is the one from the left. You said it's an athletics. It's just a contest.
Yeah. So they roll either athletics or oh my god, what is it? Acrobatics, I believe. Whichever one they choose.
Yeah, either one. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and roll, but I don't think you'll do less than me.
16.
Yeah, no, you're good. I rolled a 4. Well, I rolled a 2 plus 2, so.
Okay.
So you have managed to grapple this wormling.
So Wormling is grappled and can't move. Well, can do stuff, but movement 0.
All right, he's gonna attempt a bite at you.
Yep.
Is that with disadvantage then?
Not yet. Not till he's prone.
Oh, okay. Is he immune to prone? Probably not.
No.
I'm assuming that a 11 doesn't hit you.
Correct.
Okay, so that he basically tries to bite at your neck, and you just kind of manage to dodge out of the way a little bit. No biggie. Okay.
Down boy.
Down boy indeed. All right. Puck, you are up, and Theos, you are next.
Puck a
Puck
second.
then Theos.
All right. I will. Which one? All right. There are 3 of them.
Actually, put it in the Flux details, so that way game time can be where they're rolling. I just thought of that. What was that? Sorry. Go ahead.
There are
Danny.
three of these wormlings,
There's
and
3. Basically, there's one immediately next to Catham and Bardus. There's another one that's about 10 feet away on the other side from Bardus and next to Anarin. And then there's another one that's still in front of a tiger that's by the rift.
all right. Let's see what I can do.
Why is it I always die as the healer?
All right. The one that's with the tiger.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna hex it
Okay.
with a hexblade curse.
Okay.
All right. Where's that? Damn it. What does it do? Features and traits. Once per short rest. All right. So within 30 feet, right?
Where were you? You're way back, aren't you?
Okay.
No,
Is
you're
there one?
still 60 feet away from that one. That one hasn't moved yet. If you want to do one of the other ones, you can do that.
All right, then.
You can do the
I'll
one
go
on the
with-
right.
I'll go with the one on the right near
Okay.
Anor and Dun, I guess.
Great. Yeah, that works.
All right, so hex that one.
Okay.
All right, so now I got +2 to damage rolls, and I score a crit on a 19 or 20, and I gain 4 hit points of the dice. And then I will attack it with a blast. Okay?
Okay.
I'll shoot it with my fingers.
Is this an Eldritch Blast?
See?
Okay.
20 +5.
16.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh no, and that also has a plus.
That hits.
Damn it! Yeah, I also forgot it. Plus the hex is plus the hit too, right?
Okay.
Plus where's that? +2 to damage. Okay, that and now the damage.
Yeah, now roll damage. 5
5.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see. That was a spell, and that's all I can do. A bonus action and a spell.
Okay. So Theos, you're next, then Snowflake.
All right. I'm going to. How far is Bardus
From what?
from me?
About 30-ish feet.
I can get up to him and the dragon in one movement?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move towards him and pull out my daggers.
Okay.
And because he has it restrained, I have advantage on the attack, and I get sneak attack on attacks with advantage.
Okay, yeah, I'll put you basically next to me, which puts you, or next to Katham.
Mhm.
So yeah, you're good.
It's only if he's prone, not if he's grappled. But I think in 5e, if you like flanking's pretty much considered if he's focused on like me and you come in anywhere. I think that's how it works.
Yeah,
now.
but
Or
I'm
is
also
this-
looking. I'm
are
also
you
looking
doing
at the
sneak
list
attack?
of. I'm also looking at the list of the rulings for advantage, and it says restrained targets. And I think grappled is considered restrained.
No, grappled and prone and restrained are all different things. Grappled just means they have 0 movement speed.
But I'm still flanking with some.
No, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, you still get sneak attack or whatever.
Okay. I'm not going to use Discord's ruling. I think it's terrible.
That's
I
fine.
don't want to be a rules dick, but I'm going to grapple a lot. So we're just making sure I even
We'll
keep
just,
them
we'll
track
just
too.
establish it.
Yeah. I gotcha. Let's see. That's with dagger. That's a +4 efficiency. Roll that. That is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
That is a 4. That's 2.
What did he say?
So that is a total of 6 damage,
Okay.
including the sneak attack for the first hit. I'll use my bonus action to swing with the second dagger.
Okay.
So that one is not getting into bonus. And that's a 2
To hit?
to hit, so that will not hit.
That will whiff. So yeah, you go in, you manage to stab it, and Bardus is like, "Whoa, man!" and like kind of dodges, and your second attack misses because Bardus kind of moved it.
Yeah. All right, and that's
right.
and I'll be like, keep it still. I need to stab it.
All right, Snowflake's up, and then Kate. Oh yeah, my turn will be
I
easy.
don't know that Snowflake wants to bite at it. He's gonna claw it. 7 again.
Nope. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Katham's going to make a death saving throw, and then Bardus is up. What is it? As long as you get above 10? Whew.
Yeah.
Success. Do you only get 3 successes? You have a place to mark your successes. All right, so then Bardus is up, and then Gerard.
All right. I use shove on the currently grappled wormling. So it's another athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. That is a 4.
I'm just gonna go with good luck after I just rolled. So
Okay.
24
again.
Yeah, like 21.
Okay.
So now considered prone. So now it's grappled and prone. So now it gets disadvantages on its attacks, and anyone attacking it gets advantage. And it still can't move.
Cool.
So because now it's that, and it's prone, I still get a bonus and a move. I'm going to utilize my move and drag this fucker over to the one that shot acid at us. That one's still 10 feet away.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to take this wormling by the tail. I'll just say I grabbed it by the tail and just drag it over to and stand right.
Yeah, you'll get half your movement for that, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's still 15.
You're only moving like 10 feet. It's not like it matters.
Did you take the one you would attack? Which one does he have?
He has the one that... No, the one I attacked is still over by the rift. So you're going to go stand next to the one that breathed fire on us?
Yeah, the acid, like right in front of it.
Okay, and then I'll put the one you're dragging is behind you, so basically now it's like in front of Narak.
I think it's on my square technically.
Is it? Okay, that's fine. For sake of purposes, that's fine.
Either way, but it's right there. But yeah, one is grappling. Yep.
Are you done then, or
stare at it threateningly.
Okay.
And give Narak, we got you. Close the rifts.
All right, so that's a +1 for Narak. Gerard, then Isabel.
Okay, they're still flying, right?
The what?
Are they flying?
Yes.
Or are they standing?
No, they're
Okay.
flying.
Okay. I had previously cast True Strike, so I should have advantage on the one that should be still the one that what's your character's name? Oh, the one you attacked with the fire.
What'd you say?
The one that you attacked with fire. Okay,
Yes, that one is still by the rift by Snowflake.
Okay, I'm gonna do a call shot towards this wing. I should have advantage due to True Strike.
Okay.
So. Oof.
Do it again.
And then, yeah, do it again and take the highest one. There you go. Ooh, a crit. Nice.
Boom.
Ooh. Yep. I take that one.
So not only do you hit it, but now double the dice.
Double the dice.
Yeah, so whatever you're rolling for damage, double that dice, and then add your bonus. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, good. All right, so that is
13.
So that's already doubling your. So you technically was only a 1d6. You doubled it already.
No, I did a 2d6 instead. So should I
Then
do a
what-
1d6?
Well, no, I'm saying what was your
Yeah.
actual attack? Is it a 1d6?
Yeah, it's a 1d6.
All right, so then you doubled that. Okay. So that's 13 damage to that
Mhm.
one. Okay.
To the wing. I called shot attack the wing.
Okay. All right.
I don't
Did you-
know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's not a sneak attack either, right?
A what?
That's you need to have within 5 feet. Okay,
You need to have advantage to sneak attack.
I did have advantage.
Yeah. No. You don't need advantage to sneak attack. You just need to have an ally It needs to have an enemy in front of it.
Which technically it did, right?
So do your sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking?
The one in front
One
of
by
the
the red.
tiger.
Yeah,
Got it.
5.
5. Okay. Okay. So then, all right. Is that your?
And I do an encourage. I encourage. God, I
Okay.
have terrible names. Narak.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, Isabel, then Anaran. I'm gonna say the name different every time.
All right. So as Isabel's standing there, her eyes change color to brown because she's in extreme stress, and she turns to Flick. Flick is a very terrified person who sucks at being a rogue and decides to run 30 feet back, crouch down with her short bow in her hand, with her eyes closed, and panic.
So are you
Useful.
shooting at one?
What?
Are you gonna shoot at one?
Panic
Close-
doesn't shoot.
Sure, closest one to wherever she's found at.
Okay.
Whatever is
Just
closest
do-
to me.
Just
Okay.
do a disadvantage. Just for fun.
I got shot in the ass.
22 hits?
You with a disadvantage, you got a 22.
Oh.
And then you roll again and take the.
Gotta roll again.
Hold on. Sorry, we're distracted. Oh, well. That'd be 6.
Okay.
It looks. The shot looks good. It looks good. Just a bit off.
Yep.
All right. So is that your turn then?
Yep. She's just
Okay.
gonna huddle in the back with the short bow, eyes closed, freaking out because she's
Anaran?
panicking.
You're up.
Just
And then-
panicking. This isn't fair. I didn't sign up for this.
You need a
Anaran.
hug.
Okay. Yeah, you're up.
You wanted this.
All right, I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's actually unconscious, right? You're unconscious. Your character's unconscious.
I am unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna go and try to save your ass.
Okay.
Oh, Band-Aid away!
Band-aid. It's a very pretty band-aid.
Are you doing like healing
Cure wounds.
your wounds? Okay.
All right. It's a 1d8, so I'll roll.
You roll.
Because I think that'll stabilize you if I heal you, right?
Yeah. 1 hit point will stabilize.
Okay. Let's see. Actually. Yeah, I'll try to heal you.
Okay.
Okay, where's my? Oh, sorry, just got my open here. Just gotta make sure I got my. If I have any bonuses. Okay, sorry. Okay, it's close to me.
Okay. I figure out how to get rid of dead air at some point.
No, I'm using the D&D Beyond app, and it's I was trying to get a thing to close down.
Oh, I just used the web.
Okay.
So
5 hit points. You get 5 hit points back.
Yay! I'm at 5 HP.
Well, you were next to Narek, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. So Katham just kind of goes, "Oh crap, that was hot."
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then,
That was
so
hot.
look,
You get sprayed by acid, dude.
Acid burn.
acid does burn. Don't do acid; it burns.
Don't do acid.
Oh, I can be 150 feet, so
Yeah,
I'm
you're
still
good.
pretty far away, but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try shooting again.
Which one?
Longbow.
No, I know which target. The one
Oh,
one snowflake's on.
yeah, so probably still that center one.
Okay.
Well,
That will not hit.
go back.
Are you gonna do encouragement or anything?
Oh, what's your name?
Narak.
Eric, we got this.
You don't actually have to. I mean, I like that you guys are encouraging. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm saying you can call you. You can just use your bonus action. All right. So Narek is going to attempt to close the portal and fails. Yeah, we're gonna do it that way. Okay. So now it is back up to the Whelpling's turn. So the one. So you made the one unconscious, Bardis?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Like, so the one that you had grappled,
Mhm.
it's not unconscious or anything, right? It's just
Correct. It can take actions. It just has 0 movement and
Okay.
it has disadvantage on all attacks.
okay. So disadvantage on attack.
So,
So
I mean, it can attack me, yes.
it is going to an attempt to swing at you and miss because those were double twos. That is literally a double deuce. And I think that's all it. Okay. And then the one in front of Snowflake is going to attack Snowflake for 17, which I believe does hit.
Yeah, 12.
D10.
Wait, 17 to hit or 17 damage? Because right now it can go either way.
17 to hit. But that is 12 points of damage. And then the
Snowflake cries.
other one is next to Bardis is going to make. So this is the one that you moved over to, Bardis.
Mhm.
And an 11 will not hit you.
Correct.
So their turn is done. So Puck, you are up. Oh, and I think Jackie put the list in the other channel.
I
If
did.
you want to see where your turn is. But it's Puck and then Theus.
All right. I'm actually. Let's see. D&D 5e. I can't remember if I have my shield on or not and my sword on.
I mean, you could do a move and equip. It's fine. Like if you
and
want
then
to pull
move, equip, and then when I have an action then to
Yeah.
attack, I'll do that.
A lot of times people just use like you can be moving and moving your hands at the same time. So
Sure. So I'll run up, and in that time I'll get my sword and shield out, and I'll hit the one that I was hitting before, the hexed one that was by Norn.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So I'll roll to attack.
Okay.
20 plus.
Is that's with all your bonuses?
Yeah, it's plus 5 to hit.
That is a miss.
All right. I think that's all I can do.
No encouragement with your bonus action?
Wasn't thinking about it.
Okay. Fine.
The chipmunk could do itself.
Theos is next, then Snowflake.
All right. I still have flanking with the one Bardis has that's still up.
No, it got moved. You can move to it. It's not a big deal.
I'll move to it to keep flanking.
Okay. Flankinsy.
And I will roll.
Roll aim high. I feel like you guys are hitting like less than 10 or more than 20. Like I'm not seeing anything.
It's one of those nights. 22.
Hey, that'll work.
I had to use advantage on that. No, I don't have advantage.
No, you get advantage on it, right?
I'm flanking. Yeah.
Well, and it's prone, so
Oh, it is prone? Okay, then yeah, 22 to hit.
yeah, that'll definitely hit.
So
Did you roll the advantage, though, to make sure that you didn't crit?
Yeah, I rolled thinking I had advantage. It was a 13, then a 22.
Okay, that's fine.
So then it is 4, and 4, so 8 damage with sneak attack.
Okay.
On the first hit. And then I will roll again for bonus action to strike it again. And that is a 24. That's a crit.
Oh, nice. Okay, so roll your damage.
So roll 4. That's 8.
So double the dice.
4, so that's 12. Plus
Damn.
modifier is 14 damage.
Damn. It looks rough.
And that's
So
what that's all I got.
The one you're attacking and the one that is by the rift both look rough.
Yeah, and that's all
the
I
one
got.
you just hit looks really rough, but so is that that's your turn?
That's my action bonus. I'm done.
Okay. So then Snowflake's up, and then Caitlin.
He's gonna try to claw again.
Okay.
No, he's
Sucking at it?
sucking at it.
Snowflake's a snowflake.
Yeah.
Maybe you should stop rolling that dice. Ted's not going to hit. That dice isn't working out for you. Do you want me to get the ranger dice out? Will that maybe help you? Okay. Is that all you're doing with your... I guess it's hard for your tiger to encourage. I don't understand what you said. Oh, Katham is up. Oh, Katham gets to do something. Katham is going to... Ooh, is that... Probably not. Ooh, maybe it is. Do I get to pick with this? No, that's probably not a good idea. I probably shouldn't thunder wave when there's a bunch of us around.
No Pikachu.
I am going to just move over to attack the one that Theos just hit. So I am going to... Yeah, that's a +4. Ugh, that is a 13 to hit. That will not hit. So, and then we'll turn and pet Neric on the ears and go, "Come on, you got this." Then Bardus and then Gerard.
Which is the one that's been getting attacked?
The one that's gotten the one that's really beat up is the one you're dragging around.
Oh, okay. The one is still directly in front of me?
Yes. So imagine, you're holding one by the tail, the other one you're like staring down.
All right. I reach out and grab it.
Reach out and touch Faith.
Kind of junky. 13.
That will... Oh, wait. Oh, is that a...
It's opposed athletics or acrobatics.
That will... Yeah, that's fine. That hits.
Okay. So with
they're rolling terrible.
So with my other hand, while dragging the one that's getting poked behind me, anyways,
Grab it on the ground or something.
Just grab it by the paw or something, just pull it down.
All right. Is that your action?
That's technically my attack. Everyone's still kind of around. Where is your bonfire in relation to me?
It is underneath the one that's by the rift, so it's nowhere near you right now. It's like 20 feet away from you.
I move 15 feet with both of them in tow towards the bonfire.
Oh, I have not been rolling for the bonfire damage on that guy.
No, I was trying to shoot. I was trying to get that thing to fall into the bonfire.
No, that's fine. It's technically still within its.
Yeah, but I was trying to shoot it into the bonfire. That's why I shot the wing.
Dexterity saving throw.
If he's dragging it,
gonna make it.
Wait, he's dragging two of them.
I'm just gonna say it made both of its saving throws on that, so that's fine.
Is he dragging both of the ones, the one I'm attacking too?
I'm assuming he is.
Does that means it's moving out of my space? Does that incur an attack of opportunity?
Well, so what's your? Yes, we'll get to that in a second. Let me double check something. So, Bardis, what's your speed?
30.
Okay, so the bonfire is 20 feet away from you.
I'll move half because I'm dragging.
Right. So yeah, so you can make it about 15 feet with them.
Okay.
And yes, go ahead, Puck, and make an attack of opportunity.
By the way, since he's on the other end of it, dragging it, is that flanking?
Yeah.
So what does flanking do again?
Gives you advantage.
Okay, so I'll have an advantage. There we go. Well, I'll try the advantage anyway.
Yeah, you should. I mean, you're still going to hit, but just see if you get a crit. It's usually smart. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you still hit. So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, so...
Yeah, that one is not. And actually, Theos, you could also take an attack of opportunity.
Ooh, I do have a reaction. Excellent.
Nine.
9 points? Okay.
17.
To hit, that's its AC, so you hit.
Oh, yeah.
Meat beats.
Do I still get sneak attack on? No, I don't get sneak attack on reactions. So that's 6 damage.
Okay. You as Bardis is dragging it, you stab it, and you can just see it just falls apart. Like it's just you just see it goes completely lifeless.
Excellent.
So Bardis just kind of, I don't know if you just want to drop it, be like, oh, it's dead, and then just kind of let it go.
This happens while I'm dragging it. So as I go, I just continue moving.
Yeah,
and
so
it just gets stabbed. And as
you just feel it. You feel like it's fighting you, and then all of a sudden it just stops.
get to the end of my 15 feet. Interesting.
Puck, make sure to skin and detooth that one for money later.
All right, so that was Bardis. So Gerard, you're up, and then is Flick.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot that thing down again, but this time I won't have that advantage. So.
Okay. Is that what you were going for, the wing clap? I didn't understand that.
Yeah, I was trying to make it so that it would fall into the fire, but you completely ignored that.
It's still going to get burned by the fire. I just had forgotten to roll for it. So if you're going for that kind of a thing, don't worry about it.
Okay.
They're always hovering above the ground. It's like they prefer to hover rather than walk.
Okay.
Ladies.
Oh, whoa, that's total whiff.
That's awesome. All right.
That's a total whiff.
All right.
And then that's all I can do. I'm gonna stay in cover.
Okay. Then Flick, you're up, and then Norin.
All right, she's still panicking in the back. This isn't fair. I don't like this. Things are attacking. Are they still around? Because she's barely got her eyes open.
They're not near her at all.
Okay.
They're like 50 feet away from her.
She's still got an 80-foot range. She's still gonna pot shot it, try to be in it, but not really.
With her eyes closed or open this time?
Eyes closed. Because why would she keep them open? This is not what she signed up for.
Okay, I'm gonna give. Do you want to roll with disadvantage? Otherwise, I'll just give you a regular roll. If you're just gonna, I mean, I know you're trying to role play it, so if you'd rather have the disadvantage, go for it. But if you want to actually attack with just a straight roll, it's fine.
I'll do the disadvantage. Let's be real.
Okay. I'm just trying to see how much you want to role play into this. Like, I'll give you the attack, but if you want to role play into it, I'll give you disadvantage.
Just don't shoot me in the bum. I do not want a bolt in the bum.
If you go on that one,
is the crossbow going to be an arrow?
Her lower score or her lower roll was a 15.
Okay. That misses, but barely. Like, so you see it, like, well, I guess you don't see it, but everybody
No,
else.
she don't see a damn thing. She's just like literally crouched down, arms between like her legs, the little short bow, like poking out, and every so often she'll look up, but then hide again. Like she's absolutely terrified.
Okay, yeah. Everybody else just sees this arrow, just like it barely misses past
Silva's super jealous because I can't do
Yeah,
that with
you're looking. You can't.
She's doing the best she can for
and
not
I'm the
being a part of
ranger.
this. She does not want to be here.
And she's
Alright.
doing it better than the ranger.
Inoran, and then... So Dom, you're up.
Okay, so I saved that one guy.
It was me. Yes, you saved the DM's character. Good job.
I hope he said that out loud. So I saved that one guy.
I saved that tiny little tiefling thing.
Okay, so I guess what I'll do, because I used one spell slot, I'm gonna cast at one of these SOBs, Guiding Bolt. Whichever one's closest to me, because I lost with all the stuff, with all the
They're
panic.
both about the same distance, but depending on if you want to go for the one that's like heavily damaged or the one that's lightly damaged.
Lightly damaged.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Let's see, what would be the hit DC? So I basically have to roll the hit.
Yeah.
+4.
But then if it hits, the next person to attack it gets advantage, I think.
20 plus 4. Okay, so that'd be a 15 to hit?
That will miss.
Oh, really?
Yep. They have an AC of 17, so.
Damn.
Does it still have any effect or no? It has to hit.
No, it's basically, it's like a ray.
Oh, okay, so it's hit or suck.
Save or suck, yeah.
Save or suck. Well, no, this isn't a save, though. This was actually a hit. Okay, so did you want to do anything with your bonus?
Let's see. No, I don't think I have my sword out, so I'll just pull out my long sword.
Okay.
Nope.
Silva, you're up.
Try shooting my bow again. Ooh, 19. Okay,
Ooh.
that'll hit.
That'll hit.
Then I go, hey, see, we got this. Now there she's almost got
The
this.
mid shot, she goes, I got it!
D8 plus 2 plus my mark. So 6. Okay.
You're shooting at the one Snowflake's attacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1d8.
You should have had these. Do you want a D8? Here, roll that. And get your dice out when you at least should have your dice out that you're going to be using.
Yeah, d6.
So that's 6
6
damage.
plus 2, so 8.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking real rough.
Good.
Like, right on the edge of its life. So Narak is going to attempt to close the portal. Oh! That is on the lawful stupid dice, that is a crit.
Oh.
+4. You see Narak, all of a sudden go, I think I figured it out! And you see her kind of, throw her arms forward, and the rift just whoosh, vanishes. But the wormlings are still there. Okay, so the portal is closed. Because before I realized that this was too hard of a fight, I was going to have more things fly out of that portal. And then I went,
yeah, but we're
there are
level,
something with these
remember,
things.
I think you're still thinking we're level 5.
As soon as you killed yourself, almost killed yourself, you're like,
Two. So,
What?
to be fair,
Where did it say that their challenge rating of 2?
in the thing that I'm looking it up on?
D&D Beyond.
No. Although maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, all right, next is the wormlings. So one of them, okay, so the one that Bardus is holding is going to make an attack. So he's restrained, right?
No, he's just grappled. He has no disadvantage or anything.
Okay. So that is a 18 to hit?
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. That is 1d10 plus 2. So that is 5 damage. That's the thing, they're hard to hit, and if I did acid breath, it's terrible.
It's all good.
And then the one in front of So the one that's on the bonfire is gonna make the save on the deck. Right? Yeah, 12. So it makes that save. So it's like basically skittering on top of the bonfire. And then it's gonna make an attack at Snowflake for a 15. Yeah, that hits you. It's not a D10. So Snowflake takes 4 damage. Snowflake takes 4 damage.
Okay.
Alright, so that is their turn. So Puck is up, then Theus.
All right. Same as before.
Second verse, same as the first.
Mm-hmm. No, he's flanking too, so yeah. Attack.
How many are still up?
2.
Damn it.
Is that
Roll
11?
again.
No, I know. Advantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
we go.
24 will hit.
Oh yeah, that's a crit.
That's a crit for you?
Yeah, that's a crit for me.
Nice.
So.
And this is on the one you're already attacking. So good.
Mm-hmm. 1d 5, and then you double the dice, right?
Yes, you double the dice and then add the bonus. Or you can roll 2 dice, but I think doubling the dice is...
Double down.
Oh,
Double down.
I hits
Can't
it with the
believe
sword.
the Wormling is a CR2.
it is a CR2.
It's a
but that
CR2.
means, it means 4 people level 2 should be able to take one out. And we have like 8
1.
people. Was that your damage? 10 damage?
Yes.
Okay. So it's looking rough now.
Ah, you son of a bitch! Not dead yet.
Nope.
Just how rude. Yes, how rude. How dare you not shuffle off the mortal coil.
Okay.
I'm moved up towards it to do that hit. So
Yep.
if Bardus drags it some more, I'll get my another attack.
Is this how it's gonna go? It's gonna be Bardus dragging enemies
Just
around.
drag it around.
Reactions behind it.
Go ahead. Just actually do the Hulk smash thing. If it flips over you, then that's still another attack of opportunity. Please.
The only problem is you only get 1 reaction around. So.
Oh, this is new round.
No, I know. Theos, then Snowflake.
All right. So which ones are still up?
The one that is basically in front of Snowflake, so the one that was by the rift that never moved, and then basically behind Snowflake is Bardus, and there's one to the right of him.
That he's dragging.
Yes.
I keep hitting it with a sword.
The one in front of Snowflake looks like on the brink of death. The one next to Bardus and Puck looks like it's damaged, but it's breathing a little bit.
I will go help my associate Puck
Okay.
with some stabbies, and I will go into flanking position. I will roll a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
So that is 6. That's 11 damage on the first hit.
Okay. Just hold on. Yeah. You stab it and it just loses its life. It's dead.
Kill stealer.
I hope he said that out loud.
I did.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
And
about it. We'll
I will
split the
say that
profits
you have-
later.
If you want, you have enough movement to go hit the other one if you want to do it with your bonus.
Sure, I'll go do that.
Just walk over, blip, and walk
Another
over.
kill
and
steal.
blip.
Am I able to move into flanking position with Snowflake?
Yes.
God,
That
you're just
isn't-
like fairy dancing around and just hitting them.
Basically, that's an 18 to hit,
That will hit.
and that is 8 damage.
That will kill it. So it basically stab it over the bonfire, and as soon as it dies, it just lands in the bonfire and starts to cook.
Snowflake nuzzles up to you.
Good kitty, good kitty. I scratch it behind the ears.
All right, and with that, we are out of initiative. So
Hey,
they're all dead.
Excellent.
that's a relief.
So now there
Puck,
is a
quick.
dragonling roasting on a campfire, and Cathan kind of walks over and goes, "Ooh, let's cook it up now!" and starts like kind of rotating it, seeing if he can cook it over it.
Yeah, your pan.
Mhm.
Yeah, he like pulls out his
Yep.
cooking tools and just starts cooking it up and throwing some butter in there. And
Well, here's 2 more.
so then as you know, and as people are kind of getting things set up, you see Narak like as you guys turn to see Narak, because she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I tried so hard with that rift, and I thought I had it, and I was running low on energy, and I know I shouldn't have, but I was desperate to help you guys out where I could." But you notice that instead of being a squirrel, like she seems to be shimmering a little bit, like she's like something's happening. And as she's kind of talking, you hear what sounds like a rabble of voices, and you hear things like, where are we? And it's coming from like 30 feet off to the side.
I looked 30 feet to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, we just like all
You see over on in like a huddle, there's a bunch of new people now that have arrived. You see a big green, bulky male half orc with like black sideburn hair. You see a human male that seems to be like kind of dirty, and most of his hair has actually been burned off. There is a little gnome girl that has like red long hair. There is what looks to be a turtle person, male, and he's got these shimmering, beautiful, like arcane runes that are adorning his shell. There is what looks to be a black feathered bird person. There is a dragonborn male, silver scales, and you see there's an eye patch over one of his eyes. There is a elf tall woman, looks a little bit manly, but is kind of towering over everybody except for the dragonborn. And amidst this little rabble kind of sitting on the ground is this like old toothy bald guy just kind of sitting on the ground that looks like he just kind of fell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And so and then you hear the voice of Narak again go, "Oh, at least this time it worked. I brought you some people that might be able to help you out in town. I hope that I hope it helps." And then you see the image, instead of being a squirrel, is now a rabbit. And kind of says, "Well, for now, I'm gonna go rest because I'm very tired after this day. But thank you for your help with the rift, and please settle in. The whole town is yours, and theirs. But get to know them if you will, and I will come talk to you when the time is right, and when I have better idea of what is going on." And Narak kind of bounds away.
All right. Well, I and Puck will start seeing to you skinning the dragons to try and make money off them.
Okay. Well,
I was trying to get the ass.
cooking
Ooh.
one
I
of
gotta
them,
collect
but-
arrows begrudgingly. And I keep buying Flick because I'm jealous.
Flick's still standing there terrified, like not knowing what happened and still not understanding where she is.
I have a feeling that my arrows are unrecoverable.
Oh, no, they're fine.
Try to collect them anyway.
They're cooking in the fire with the dragon.
Get him out. Get him out then.
Well, I got like one spell left, so who wants to get healed?
I took a little bit of damage if you're giving out heal spells, although I can heal myself.
Snowflake is pretty hurt.
Oh, that's true. You have a pet.
Unless we're not. I mean, if we're not going to do any.
You don't know if there's going to be other
I
combat.
don't know if there's going to be combat. You just have 8 more people come through.
Yeah, I'm going to do a cure wounds on myself actually.
Okay.
Well, here's to hoping that
I'm dying and I don't know what to
You're dying.
You're dying.
You didn't take any damage. Ugh.
I took 10.
Give myself 4 damage. Oh, that's right.
I've
took
got
20.
5 health points
It-
left.
Killed.
Hey, 5 health point, buddy. How you doing?
Panicking.
That acid breath was the best thing I did with that.
I'm a sorcerer who ran into melee and has full health.
I'm a full melee and has not full health, but
Also full health on the rogue that kill-stealed everyone's kill.
Yeah, but Puck also ran into combat after the acid breath round.
Same.
I did 0 damage.
You were MVP though.
So
I was totally.
You start to hear the people off to the side are kind of talking and kind of looking around a little bit, and they start actually moving towards you guys. Like you guys actually kind of know what's going on.
Do I still have the two wormlings in tow? Well,
Who wants to explain the situation to these fellows?
I just go up to him and go, "Hi, I'm Silva, and I'm the best gnome ranger I know."
No.
I walk up behind her and say, "I think you're the only gnome ranger you know. Hello,
Maybe.
I am Theus. Welcome to this strange world that we find ourselves in. I am sure you have questions, and so do we. However, it seems our host has retired for the evening, so as it stands, we have access to this town. Please, tell us about yourselves."
So the half orc walks up, introduces himself, and says, "Yes, hello. My name is the Ragnar Stronghammer. I am by trade a blacksmith. I noticed that over there is a very lovely blacksmithing station, and I don't see anybody else here that really maybe this lovely elf woman might be able to bang out a few swords, if you know what I mean. But
oh yes, that station.
Manly. Like she looks like she's like hulky. I didn't really mean for that to sound that sexual.
Yes,
that works.
station.
That works.
Well, as you see, this town is openly available, and for a very small fee, that shop could be yours. And I will roll deception to trick him and make him think that I own it.
Okay, go ahead and roll deception. I don't have stats for these NPCs. I didn't think to do that, but we're gonna.
That's a 26.
Oh.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, he looks very convinced. Like but there's nobody here. If you okay, I don't have any money.
Okay, then how about this instead? I will let you use the shop if you promise to repair our items as necessary.
That sounds like a good deal.
Excellent.
We had a very brief explanation from the little squirrel creature that it's apparently us and you guys. So
I think it identifies as a rabbit.
Well, it was a squirrel when we saw it. We saw it bound away as a rabbit, but
yes,
indeed. And then, so as you guys are kind of talking, you see the little gnome girl runs over and goes, "Hi. My name is Felicia Page Turner. I am a lore master. I very, very much love to learn. I know a lot of different things. This place is fascinating, and I also happen to see that there's a college over there. I would like to particularly partake in the books at the college and see what maybe what's going on in this world, and maybe try to figure things out. But I believe those will be my duties, is to study if you prefer."
Is there a town map in the middle of this place? How are they seeing this?
It's like one of those mall directories. Just in
I know.
Town Square.
Oh God, I missed this. Why isn't it used?
It seems like this town was originally designed where like anything important is kind of within view of the castle. So like the college has its own district. It's like a really big, like it looks like a college, like lore masters area. And then like the blacksmith and stuff like that seem to be very near the castle, so that it could easily be taken in. Like it just seems like anything important is more near the center, and then living spaces and things like that kind of stretch out away from that area.
All right. Yes, please do make use of it, and let us know if you find anything important or useful.
And then so you see. Oh wait, did I not? Oh, I did. Okay. And so at this time you see the Tortugan kind of. Hi, my name's Tim. I usually like to adorn items in runes and things of that nature. I guess I've been known as an enchanter. As you can see, my shell has been adorned by one of my fellow enchanters. We did each other's shells. It was a good time.
Excuse me, sir, but
Okay.
you're a giant talking turtle.
I am indeed. I am a
Giant talking turtle
Tortugan.
Tim.
In my world, there is a lot of us. I've seen no other turtles here, but I guess that makes me rare and unique, as it were.
Indeed.
And then, so at some point, you see the bird kind of peeks up and goes, "Hi, my name is Cass. I'm a healer. I specialize in helping people feel better, particularly if they're poisoned or damaged. And it seems like you guys all kind of just got beat up a little bit."
Only
yeah.
then.
You think?
And then so she looks at I'm trying to think of who got it the worst. Oh, okay, Kathan
You
got
did.
the worst, but he's alright. He's off in the middle of nowhere, not really paying attention. He's cooking more than anything else.
If she's looking, then I'll send Snowflake over.
Okay. Oh, this poor little tiger, and she kind of leans down and
Because I don't
starts
see
to like
anybody else. So
rub
I'm like,
it and she pulls like a little Vaseline out of her like a salve out of her bag and starts applying it to your tiger. And then you see the human kind of pipes up and hi my name is I gotta find it. Is Filbert Powder Keg. I'm an alchemist. I specialize in explosives and chemical reagents. I suppose I am not quite sure what use there'll be for me yet, but I mean explosions are always good. But and I can help the healer maybe come up with some healing potions and things like that, or the enchanter. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Being an alchemist, it'll be fun. I'm not gonna remember any of these voices.
Nope.
What else do we have? We have, and then the old guy kind of lays down, like he was sitting.
Hopefully you're not doing that right now.
And you can see he's got like no teeth, and he's like, "I'm Quaddle. I don't do anything. I'm just kind of here." And then he just kind of starts gibbering to himself.
Yes, excellent.
And then you see the tall elf woman kind of come over and, "Hi, I'm Jamie.
Whoa.
I usually run a tavern keep. So I guess I'll try to figure out how to get ale set up here and kind of keep a tavern going for anybody that wants to have some off time and relax."
You are very accepting of the situation and quite composed. Duties. I am quite amazed.
Wait, what was that?
Did you say
I'm-
duty?
Duty.
Sounds like Daria.
I said that I am quite impressed with her composure considering the circumstances.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Speaking of composure,
really
how is
taken
Axel
aback.
or the crazy one?
The which
What?
one?
That one.
So crazy.
oh, sudden.
Still
I haven't done
panicking.
I haven't done the Dragonborn yet.
Still pacing. Figuring out why she has to be here.
And so
I
now
don't
the
understand why I'm
Dragonborn
the
goes.
first personality right now.
So the Dragonborn kind of goes, I guess I'm last. I'm Dirks Grathorn. I'm a guard captain. I'm not sure why I'm needed, but I guess if we end up needing guards for some reason, I'll take care of that. We'll see how that goes. It seems like you guys did a good job of whatever happened here. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. So, and you notice that right now the eye patch is on the left side. And yeah, he's a silver dragonborn.
Excellent. We lost Tom.
So the blacksmith kind of goes, "So are we is it nighttime? Is it daytime? What's going on here?"
I don't know.
Yes, we're not quite sure as we also just arrived moments before you did.
And then, so as you guys are kind of talking and trying to figure out like the weather, so the purple skies all of a sudden turn to, it looks like a blue daylight. And you can see that there's even a sun. So it looks like it's in about the 10 o'clock hour. And you hear the voice of Narak kind of say, I'm so sorry. I meant to help you guys feel more like your homeworlds. I've created a single sun system that should make it feel at least a little bit like you have a day-night cycle, so that you can know, I guess, if it's time to rest, and so you guys can keep straight, your hours and things like that. I'm hoping that helps.
I try to size it up, and I'm like, guys, it's 10 o'clock.
Roll survival.
What? Told me it was 10 o'clock.
I said it was about the 10 o'clock hour. You're trying to figure out what time it is.
6.
So it seems like it's about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's 10 o'clock.
Okay. As long as you're convinced. Oh, good. So it's daytime, apparently. I'm going to go...
Nighttime, daytime.
So did you guys skin these whelplings yet? Maybe we can do something with this stuff.
Botched one, but
I'm
Bardus is awesome.
working on breaking them down.
Okay. Do we want to, well, let me go get a handle on what's at the blacksmith shop now. So maybe they have some material sitting around. But if you guys find anything that we can use while you're out and about, please bring it back, and we can try to make weapons and things like that you may need.
Most definitely.
Hey, Filbert, do you know how to make like a Xanax or something for this one?
Hey!
I can't remember all your names. I just met you.
I can look into it, but I usually make like poisons and
No,
and
don't kill
explosive
me.
things. I maybe you should talk to the healer over there. Maybe she has something that she can help with. It seems like she's better equipped.
No one will kill you, child.
You see Felicia. So the lore master walks over to Flux
Felicia.
and goes, "Oh, you have multiple personality disorder, don't you?" And she looks really excited
How did
about
you know
it.
that?
Flick's eyes grow very wide and starts taking steps backwards.
I've just never seen one, but I can kind of tell. Like I have this link with people. I can kind of see into them.
I grab Felicia by the back of her robe and pull her back a bit.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Just all right. If you
No.
ever want to talk, please
No.
visit me.
Back up.
She's not moving. If
I'm
you're backing
holding
up,
I'm
she's
holding
not
her
moving.
still.
Yeah, she's grappled by the hood. All right, fine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check out the college. I think that'll be fun. So you see Felicia leave towards the college.
Bye,
I
Felicia.
don't trust her.
Not Felicia.
Sorry.
If Jackie wasn't gonna say it, I was.
I say at this point the enchanter, the blacksmith, and the alchemist have all kind of wandered over towards the shop area, and the lore master started walking towards the college. The healer is still kind of tending to people's wounds a little bit, so I think at this point anybody that's taken damage probably can heal back at least 2 hit points.
Who?
2.
All 2 hit points after we lost almost 20.
She's pick healing things, all right? It's a healer, but it still takes time to. I'm not just gonna send you guys back to full health and everything. You're not resting yet.
So I was like,
and Quaddle just starts wandering around the whole area. I think of Quaddle as the guy from Tangled, the toothy bald guy. That's the vision I have.
Like the guy who sings the song? Or
Yeah.
The old guy who wears the wings.
Yeah.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
Okay.
him.
Okay.
That's what I think of.
How much time has passed
Since what?
I guess we.
Since the acid burns.
since we've met the other people?
Maybe half hour, I would say. Not very long. You guys kind of did introductions, talked for a little bit. And I would say that, by now, even the guard captain's kind of gone off with the tavern keep, and they're going to go set up the tavern and stuff.
Are there houses that are abandoned?
There's houses. So do you guys want to wander the town a little bit?
Dibs on the castle.
Excellent. We will make our base there then.
Probably a good idea.
At the castle.
I mean, there's
Are there
rooms in the castle, so if you
Yeah.
want to stay
Going
in
for
the
the
castle,
base.
it's fine.
I
Well, okay.
look for the most kingly of rooms in the castle.
So are you guys just going directly into the castle, or are you going to go look around the town a little bit?
Castle.
I'm gonna go to the castle.
All right, everyone's going to the castle.
I love it.
I haven't drawn out what the castle looks like, but I would say that upon inspecting it, yes, you can find probably enough rooms where everybody could have their own room if they
Woo!
wanted. There is like a gathering hall, like there's like a big like banquet room. There's like a small library here, but you can kind of tell that it's like where things kind of like where you keep things that you're reading like on the regular, but it pretty much all lives at the Loremaster College. So yeah, like there's a multitude of rooms here, and if anybody needs a specific room, we'll just make it. I have no problem with that. It's a castle, like it's meant to kind of house like a royal family kind of thing.
Big room.
Big room. So Catham being Catham, after he's kind of cooked up the dragon meat, and he's like eating a wing, and kind of offers people food.
Snowflake comes
Is
and
anybody
takes them.
taking the food Catham's cooked?
Definitely.
Snowflake.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
be like,
I will say that anybody that tries this food finds it excellent. Like he actually knows what he's doing when he cooks and stuff like that. So
Huh.
it's satisfying in terms of like anybody who I would say feels a little bit of anxiety about being here, you kind of get a little bit of a homeliness because of the meal. It's like this may not be as terrible as I thought it was going to be.
We just need more dragons to come here to do this.
And then so he finds like the kitchen of the castle and kind of like goes to one of the other rooms and like pulls a bed from one of the rooms and just puts it in the kitchen. He's just decided that that's going to be his room, is going to be the kitchen, and that's where he's going to sleep. You get the fact that Catham does not seem to. It's not that he's unwilling to mingle with people, but he's definitely more involved in the things he wants to be involved in. And right now, that's kind of setting up the kitchen area, and you can see him going through the spices and stuff like that. So he's going to spend time doing that. Then I don't have to do anything with him.
The closest bedroom is to the kitchen.
Okay,
So
I would say there's
first floor, preferably.
I would say anything on the first floor is probably going to be a little bit more servant quarter, but
as long as there's like an outside pretty big window.
yeah, I'm sure you
I don't
can
need
find.
much.
I'm sure you can find like a room
I wanna
that's
be close
adjacent
by,
to like.
but yeah.
I would say that even most of the servant quarters have like access to the outside because that's how they kind of get in and out of the
Oh,
castle,
sure.
as opposed to the
No,
front.
that's Okay, then
So-
we'll be neighbors.
Very good. That sounds good to me. I had to control Catham again. So then, okay, so everybody's going to find their rooms. Does anybody want to go explore the city at all, or does anybody have anything else they want to do?
I'll begin scouring through the castle and
I see
trying
more
to
like
figure out where to set up
exploration.
shop and recombobulate.
Mhm.
Is there
Does
anything
anybody
worth
have
anything in the
else?
castle?
Anything worth anything? I mean, there's well, I would say it seems like even like it doesn't seem like there was ever that many adornments. Like it seems like this was either kind of already picked through, and like sold off. Yeah, roll an investigation. Mostly because I want to. Okay, that's pretty
Nice.
good. I would say that based on your of what you know and things you've observed, and you're being in fancier places and like robbing them in a way, probably that it looks like somebody ran through here and grabbed anything worth anything to sell it because they were trying to fund something. So I would say, like, if you kind of put 2 and 2 together, it's probably it looks like when the wizards or whoever came here to do this ritual, they might have pulled everything from this castle so they could gather a bunch of money so they could actually perform this ritual.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like, it seems like it's a bit like that, where it's like, oh yeah, they probably needed to fund this ritual and this is how they did it.
Okay, so but very barren.
Yeah, I mean, there's torches and there's there's bed sheets and there's beds and there's like some dressers, but like they're cleaned out. Like, yeah, anything like fine china is gone. Like, it's all kind of very back to basics style. Like it's like it was
bare bones,
but it was like lived in by people that didn't need fancy things.
All right.
So yeah, it's definitely a lot more functional.
And then I guess just looking around and trying to find a good room to set up in. But
Okay, so let's
exploring.
just I don't know how much longer you guys wanted to go tonight. I know it's already like 11 o'clock, and I don't have much else planned, but I'm okay just role playing around the town and talking to people and doing whatever if we want to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's with me.
Yeah, for a little bit longer.
All right, so let's find out what happened with the dragon things. Let's kind of like regroup if we can. I'm saying that to Theus. If I'm by his door, whatever room he picked.
The kingly suite.
Yes, I know you, kingly.
Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the residents.
Yeah. The
So you're
giant guy
wandering
looks
around.
like a badass.
So
Are you
should,
just
should
wandering
we
around the castle?
roll, like, investigation?
Yeah, we'll set up our rooms and then we'll wander into town.
Okay,
Mm.
so now you guys want to so where do you want to start? Map. Well, is everybody joining then in that case? Are you?
No, I think Noran's going to be more exploring the castle, seeing if he can get any clues as to more about what happens in the castle.
outside, but I could do that.
Well, Puck and Theus are already going outside.
They're going outside.
Yeah.
I'll probably follow them.
Okay, so Honora and you're staying around the castle for a little bit. You said.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
I can
what
roll
do you-
investigation real quick,
Yeah,
too.
Catham's going to stay in the kitchen. And Honora, what were you looking for specifically?
No, I'm just wondering if I can find some clues as to what exactly happened, and like would it be Arcana or would it be investigation?
Exactly what happened in terms of what?
Just the Ubal. If there's like any clues, because we got
The ritual?
Oh,
Yeah.
with the ritual going bad or whatever.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, you want to wander down to the actual like ritual site to investigate that.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me. Yeah, let's just do Arcana. Let's do that. I like that.
It might be a good idea to.
Well, I consider Arcana to also be like a magical investigation.
This is a star.
Wow. So
I think stars have 5 points, right?
So you get down there and like it's well, actually, what I'll say is like you tap into your arcane knowledge, although you're very much more religious based.
Mhm.
So you're tapping into what you would consider your arcane knowledge, but it's like lack of a better term, like when you try to like sense the arcane nature of what happened here, there is so much residue of just powerful arcane magic that you just cannot gather around it. Like it's almost overwhelming to you, and it actually kind of freaks you out a little bit.
Okay.
That's what you get for a natural one. It's like oh, I want to see what the magical nature of this is. Oh, it hurts. Oh god.
Hey, stop, you got God, he's thinking so hard. Maybe the college obsessed lady might know about that. Let's talk to the lore master person.
Oh, that's
Isn't that kind of early? Because I don't even think she's got even time to settle in.
She seems like she knows like crazy people, like the What's
Yeah.
wrong?
Hey.
She's only.
She didn't even
just
research
arrived.
that.
All right. So, okay. So was
Well, at
Anoran,
least
Anoran and Kathan were the only ones that were basically staying in the castle for a little bit?
I don't know. I'll go towards the lore master person.
Okay. So you guys. So is it you and Puck that are going towards the lore master person?
Yes, me and Puck.
Yeah. Tony is Puck.
Sorry, Puck and Thea. I'm getting you.
Yes, we'll both go to Lore Master.
Okay. Is anybody else attending?
I'm gonna follow them
No.
out. Not go
Okay.
to Lone Master.
Okay.
I'm going to wander and begin pull out cartography tools and begin drawing a crude little map of the area.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Where at?
explore too.
Where's Bardus doing this?
I'm going to attempt to find the best outskirts of town as I can. So just hold on. Let's see. There's that many directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So apparently he is heading straight, quote unquote, north.
Okay, it is a road that takes you basically to the end of the world.
I'm going to follow it because I'm going to try to find the end of the world.
Okay.
Bubble.
The bubble? It's
Yeah.
sizable. Like, I don't know if I have a...
Square miles. Like thousands.
It's probably, I would say, a mile in every direction from the castle. It's about a mile radius.
That's pretty sizable. Like,
Yeah.
a good square mile.
How long would it take to explore all of it?
Couple hours maybe.
Okay. If I'm following them out, they're going towards the lore master. Do I see any animals at all?
No.
Not in this. Then I'm gonna follow them.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, there's no animals here
I'll
currently.
investigate later.
So Bardus, you're walking north out of the castle, basically.
Yes.
Okay. So on your right, you can see the big college. There's like pillars that are kind of around. There's like 8 of them. There's like 2 at each corner, and it looks like there's a path as you're walking, and you get about a little less than halfway out of between the castle and what looks to be the edge of the world. It's hard to tell that's where it is, but like there is a path that leads. It's like a stone path that leads towards the college, and on your left side, you're seeing. And I did put a map, I think, in the Discord if anybody wanted to look at it. And then there is to your left, you can see like a blacksmithing station, and then next to that is the enchanter and the alchemy lab, and you can see that they're all kind of in there tinkering with stuff. And it looks like behind that is like a bunch of houses that are not even houses, it's more like coverings where it looks like probably like poorer people might have lived at some point. Like it's just kind of like it's like larger sticks that are poked in, and there's like I guess kind of think like Brazil, like where it's just like people have ramshackled like different coverings.
There's slums.
Yeah, they're slums. And so you can kind of see that there's a whole area back there with that kind of an like kind of setup.
Interesting.
Okay, so then Puck and Theos were gonna head to Felicia. So you guys kind of head into the college, and you can see there's like tons of books and things like that. And you find Felicia just like rummaging, like she's still in the process of just looking at all the titles of the books and just being overwhelmed.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, little one.
She's like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hey guys, I'm still just going through these things. What's up?
I just want to know, did the little squirrel or rabbit explain to you what happened here, or no?
Yeah, she gave us a brief explanation. There was something about a ritual, and they tried to save the world, and it something went wrong, from what I can tell.
Now, did you see the ritual pentagram star in the was it the front of the castle or something?
I haven't been in the castle yet. No.
I'm just suggesting that you take a peek at that and maybe focus your efforts there.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I'm still gathering information here, but I can head over there. Sometime maybe this afternoon.
Afternoon. Huh?
I want to roll investigation for any books that are visible, like newer, like they don't have as much dust on them on the shelves, or they were really added to the college.
Wait, so one more time with that?
I want to roll investigation to look for books that look like they were recently added to the college.
He's looking for the hot picks section.
I would say...
Like books that might have less dust on them, books that look like they might have been recently added to the shelves.
Okay. Yeah, roll an investigation.
That's a 15.
Okay. You find there's it's tricky because there's so many books. But it looks like the newest ones and I suppose you're kind of looking through, and Felicia kind of notices and goes, "Oh, if you're looking for the new books, they're actually all of these are very dusty, but it seems like the ones on the table over there, I didn't touch them yet, but those ones look like they haven't been there that long."
Okay. I'm gonna look at them really quickly and see if there's any of them that have a subject matter that might town ritual that they use to the castle.
You do find a book on that it seems to be about like different types of dragons. And there's a couple of other books that talk about or it seems to be like the principles of like interdimensional travel and things like that, but it's like people theorizing how you could create bigger rifts in the universe and things like that, but it doesn't seem like anything is really like nothing is like legitimately like, oh yeah, this is how you do it. It was like somebody was researching a lot of this stuff.
I will go ahead and take the time to sit down and read and try to understand the theories thing.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do.
I'll just ask if Felicia could use any help. Otherwise, I'll just head back to the rest of the group.
I'm bored, so I think I saw Bardus was outside, so I'm gonna go try to find
Okay.
that he was actually like looking.
Okay, so you're gonna sit and look at the books and stuff like that. Puck is. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you guys are in the Lore Master College for a bit. So you're gonna go find Bardus. Okay, so you guys are kind of just wandering north of the city. So I was trying to find the map, so I'm trying to pay attention. I'll find it later. It's fine. Apparently my pictures on my new phone got all put in a different order. So you guys are wandering. Was there something particular you guys were looking for?
I'm still just looking for animals.
You're not gonna find any.
I'm gonna keep looking. I'm determined. No birds?
Persistent.
Man. Or Snowflake.
For Snowflake? Yeah, Snowflake seems to be the only
Otherwise,
critter.
I get kind of a lay of the land, too.
Okay. Bardus, were you looking for something in particular?
No, just heading north. Now I'm just checking out the little slum area that you pointed out. What were the other area you said to the right that was...
That's the college.
Oh, okay. So they're right there.
Yeah, the college. So if you're coming out north from the castle, basically there's a big cross of like more paved-ish type roads. So cardinal directions from the castle is like stoneworked. So the basically the upper right hand quadrant is the castle. The upper left hand quadrant is like the enchanter, the blacksmith, and the slums. The lower left hand quadrant, if you're looking out from the south side of the castle, is like the tavern is like the closest to the castle. And then there is some like it looks like store fronts or like shops, like a trader's row. And then there's a couple guard towers on either side of the trader's row. And then in the lower right-hand quadrant is the church, which is kind of sizable, mostly tall. And then you can see that there's some more modest dwellings back behind the church.
Gotcha. Okay, I want to start wandering and maybe poke around the slum area as I reach effectively the end of the city, the world.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you kind of looked through the slums. Were you looking for anything in particular, or?
No, I'm more or less just wandering and beginning to. So I have cartographer tools, being pretty mountainous and doing the whole like survival kind of thing. So he just artist likes to draw and effectively map out places that he doesn't know.
Okay, so you're just drawing them in like a journal or whatever.
Yeah, he has a scroll case with previous maps from where he came from and whatnot. So
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you're kind of cartographing that around, and you're noticing that he's mapping it all.
I'm
Yeah,
very interested in your drawing.
I'm sorry.
I'm interested in your drawing, and I'm like, you should put that like in the middle of town or something. Make a big floor map.
I'll have to finish it first.
What is the like environment outside of the like?
It's.
What
I mean,
type
there's
of
like.
vegetation?
It seems like there's kind of grass.
Is there outside of the city? I guess I should. I don't know where the bubble ends.
No, it seems like. It seems like this city was.
I mean, like the bubble is like up to like 8 walls of the city.
No,
Like,
and there's not walls. It's kind of if you get to the edge, it kind of drops off. But like if you like, I mean, it just looks like it just looks like a bubble encapsulated what's left. So like it basically just took everything and protected it within the bubble, and then so it basically just cut everything off that wasn't in the bubble, and so like it looks like it kind of just cut the slums off. And like anything that was half in the bubble kind of fell off into the void.
Is there any way for me to know what kind of like environment the land was, or outside of the city? But if I can't see outside of the
no.
Grassy
I mean,
forest.
it looks like this was a chunk
Desert.
kind of taken out of a city.
So I
There's
can't
grass. I mean, there's grass around, especially by the college. It looks like it's kind of a tended grass, and even by the church. But everything else is kind of more dirt just because it's more walked on and not really taken care of. So, like, I would say the left side of the city is probably more dirt. The right side of the city has more of a grass feel, other than the stone walkways and things like that. Like, it definitely seems like on the poor and the trade side of the city, they just didn't care about the ground as much, so it just became dirt and mud. I mean, it looks like there's some weeds and stuff growing now because people haven't lived here. But yeah, for the most part, the right side seems like it's a little bit more grassy and there's some trees and stuff like that.
Careful, little one. I think we're reaching the edge.
Ah! I kind of want to poke it.
Go for it.
Is there like a stick around?
Roll survival. All right. So is anybody else doing anything?
Well, at this point, Flick's eyes have turned back to blue, and she's now Isabel walking towards the college to go to the library.
Okay. And so are you walking into the library?
Yes.
Okay, so what you see is like Puck and Theus are kind of looking at books and things, and Felicia's looking through things, and she kind of sees you out of the corner of her eye, but she kind of gives you that like awkward, like, I don't want to call attention to the fact that you just walked in here and I'm not staring at you, but I'm really staring at you, but I'm not staring at you. But she hasn't said anything to you either.
And Isabel doesn't really care or notice her as she starts to look through the books to see if there's maybe like spell books or things like that.
Okay. Yeah, roll investigation.
Hold on, I gotta pull up a different character sheet.
Okay. Because Isabel's a rogue.
Isabel's a rogue. Flick's also a rogue, but a pretty terrible one.
Okay.
She got 14 for investigation.
Well, there it is. Okay, 14. You find some spell books, yes, with some kind of basic spells in them.
Okay. Hmm.
Do you have a wizard?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Hard.
Oh, I guess Gerard's a wizard. Well, yeah, but wizards learn spells through books.
Oh.
So
Yes.
I'm being a little careful about what's there because I don't want to be like, you have every spell imaginable, and then it's just like, oh, the wizard spends 3 days and they're learning every spell possible.
Well, it's more of curiosity on her own interest. So
Sure.
she's just
She's not learning them. She's just learning.
No,
she's
I
not
know.
learning. She's gonna pick through and look for spells, potions, and things like that for her
I mean-
own agenda.
You definitely find some basic some very basic spells, it seems like. And there's some books you can find that have to do with like brewing potions and what it takes and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, I guess that's the other thing. The city doesn't really have like ink and paper. Like there's a lot of like other stuff that's going to be harder
Sure.
to obtain here. So that's true.
No raw materials.
Right.
Is she sensing Felicia's being a creep though?
Felicia has stopped looking through the books and is totally just staring at you, but like side-eyed staring. So it depends on how observant Isabel's going to be.
Hold on, let's roll perception.
There you go.
I just like
16 for perception.
lean the book down and just look at them looking at each other.
Ooh, 17 for stealth.
This is gonna be a thing.
And I didn't even add any bonuses. I just straight rolled. I'd have to figure out if I'm actually going to draw up stats now for all the NPCs. Actually, Steve, if you wanted to do anything, you could draw up stats on those NPCs.
Oh, geez.
Ah ha ha ha! I could just make them
Just so we have
unassigned characters.
something to reference, especially if we can get some sort of proficiencies out of them, like monster levels proficiencies, which like just give them each like 3 or 4 things they're good at.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so all right, so you're just gonna wander around some more and look at those books and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're taking care of. What's Gerard doing?
Gerard's looking for a room to set up shop, basically.
Oh, you're setting up
That
a
is-
shop.
Not a shop, as in my workshop. You know,
Oh.
something I could prep my stuff. You know.
Are
We
you
all got
doing that-
excited about shopping.
Are you
Ooh.
are you like doing that in like your room in the castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna find like a decent sized room for it.
That's fine. Yeah, you can. I would say you even find if you're interested. There's probably like a tower where there's
Mhm.
probably like a wizard or somebody that was like to the royal family at the time when this was actually used. That there's
Mhm.
probably already kind of a decent room for that has the shelving and like a desk and things like that. There's no materials here. Like it looks
Mhm.
like components were taken, but the actual like furniture is still in existence.
Okay, good.
So yeah, you can tinker around there and like set it up, and when you start gathering some materials and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
no,
problem. Like even if
that.
people are wandering the city, you notice that like yeah, basically this place was looted. Like there's like not much here. And it seems like it's going to be your responsibility to, if you want something, you need to find it in other places and bring it back.
I want to gather some weeds to bring back to because that's all I seem to be
You're
able to
grabbing weeds.
It's weeds.
I don't know that he
I
means
brought
grass.
things.
Mhm.
I guess I'll try
I'm
to
just gonna
find
take it and be like,
maybe pray for
I've got
guidance.
herbs and things, but thank you.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Strange creature.
Are you saying that to Gava?
Right.
Yeah. Did he walk in?
Well, no, she
Well,
brought
so-
the stuff to
Well, I'll bring it
Gatham.
back after. Like,
Gatham's still in the
yeah.
kitchen setting
Probably
things
not.
up.
Right,
gotcha.
not like running back. Oh no! After every weed, I run back to him. Then run back.
I brought you something. I brought you something.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah.
Piece of candy. Ooh, look another.
I'm trying to think. I didn't have anything else planned out for tonight, but
Where'd you
so
find candy? This is a library.
time. Let's Felicia
Surprise.
kind of goes. Well, did you want me to go check out the ritual site? I can go take a look at that.
Yeah. I was just seeing if we could help. Let's go.
Okay, so she kind of so she
You wanna
grabs
come? Flick a bell.
quill and paper and stuff and starts heading over there.
Wait, did I just get roped into going?
I was just asking.
Yes, you kind of did.
Sure, I'll go. I have no idea what's going on.
Felicia's like heading the group, but she keeps kind of like kind of poking around occasionally to look at Isabel. Just totally gonna be a thing.
So I poke one of the boys and go, "Who's that?"
Felicia
Where'd you come from?
from a hole in the sky.
She seemed to have met you when you were in different sorts, and she becomes fascinated. She became fascinated.
Cool. Flick made a friend.
By the
Okay.
way, I definitely grabbed a couple books off that table and shoved them in my robe.
Okay. Felicia got a very low perception roll, so she didn't hear any of that conversation. Damn,
Yes.
dice got to work against me.
She's like coming to herself or something.
Yeah, it's just like
Or
she's
that-
kind of paying attention, but she's just.
off to more research.
And so you guys get back to the castle. Not that it takes that long, but and she kind of walks in and goes, "Where is the ritual site?"
Is it in the middle? Like she's just standing on it, kind of thing.
Well, like no, you guys like literally just walked in the castle, but she has not been in the castle yet, so she has no idea what's going on.
I
Oh.
just pointed at it.
Hey, I'm at the
Set up
ritual
a
site
bunch,
and
like,
everybody
there's,
was
like,
on.
He's like, it seems like made like cold cuts, and he found like, no, what else would he have found?
What do you do with my weeds?
I don't know what he kind of made like a salad, but he kind of put it out like, here's this just in case. He doesn't expect anybody to eat it.
There we
so
go.
He has put that on. And
I
there's,
pointed
like,
at it critically.
basically he kind of turned all the dragon meat into like cold cut type thing, and he managed to find some sort of a bread in like the kitchen. It looks like there was at least some stuff that was kind of saved, but it's like a hardtack bread, so it's not like just so that it would last a while. So it's not very good, but he did the best he could with it.
I critically pointed at the ritual site.
You critically pointed at the ritual site. Good job. I'm looking at a different screen, so. All right, so Felicia goes, "Oh, is it downstairs here then?"
That's not. Doesn't sound like a critical hit. All right, sure. Yes, it's downstairs.
Okay, you critically pointed. Don't know what you expected out of that. So she kind of walks downstairs, and I'm gonna give her advantage. Neither of those was good. Nobody's gonna find anything about this ritual site. So she kind of starts poking around, and she goes, "Yeah, there's some big magic that flew around here, but it's very hard for me to tell what happened here." Why do you keep rolling?
Because I can.
So she kind of takes some drawings so she can study some things later. And she kind of scribbles down some notes, and she's trying to figure out. She does. No, she doesn't notice anything. I'm like, I can't reward like a 6. That just doesn't like. So she does manage to get a lot of drawings and things like that, but it doesn't seem like she's managed to net any new information. Like she's told you things you've already kind of noticed and heard already from Narek, but that's about it.
Is there anything on the walls or anything that we noticed, or is it just on?
You already rolled an investigation?
Yeah.
Okay. 13. Yeah, you notice it seems like there's like some blood splatter on the wall. There is other than that, not really. I mean, there's little pock marks. It seems like there was some things that went awry, like in the ground, like some like energy discharge, things like that, but nothing else much in terms of that.
All right. Well, what about you? God, what do I call you? Like, is there a consistent name I can call you?
I'm
Right now
assuming
she's yeah. Right now she's Isabel, so you can just call her Isabel.
Wait, did she come downstairs too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
like-
she's just following and figuring out what happened herself. Because when she's Flick, she didn't know because Flick was in control. So she's just going with the flow.
All right, so I don't know. What's your take on this place? I don't know what your skills are, but I seem freak out.
Yeah, Flick will do that. So I rolled a 14 for investigation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see the blood splatter on the wall. You identify it has a little bit of a magical property to it. As in, like, it actually, like, it's not just like a person's blood. It seems like it's a little bit more mythical. Dom, your typing is very loud.
Sorry.
So it's more than just human blood. It's more of a magical being or kind of thing, or another worldly.
Yeah, it's kind of I would say you get a sense that it's like it's both. it's a very much magical being, and it's very otherworldly.
Okay.
Well, at least you don't know much about this world in particular, but it does not seem like regular blood to you.
And we ended up all being portaled here, so it could be anything from any realm at any time.
Well, you at least have an idea that before the ritual, it seemed like this was just kind of a normal dimension, normal world. It seems like the whole interdimensional riftiness didn't happen until after this went awry. So whatever was here before the ritual was cast wasn't brought there necessarily by this ease of fluxation within the realm, but it could have been dimensionally placed here. So I guess either way, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that far-fetched that it could have been here, it could not have been here. It depends. I don't know if that tells anything. I'm
Yeah. So I relayed to everyone that it's otherworld, interdimensional blood for the ritual.
Fascinating.
All right. Well, I go back to that other page pile and just rummage through it again and
And Felicia manages
try again.
to grab, like, she takes one of her pieces of paper and she, like, slathers it on the wall, but it's all dried up. Like, she can't. So she tries to, like, chip some of the blood off so she can investigate it later.
God damn, this paper is so confusing.
Yeah, that paper, man. There's words on it, but it's hard to read them.
Oh, fucking hell. Someone read this paper. I'm just like holding some paper, just like turning it sideways, then turning it the other way. I'm like, this. God,
I just stare at him very confused.
how the hell do wizards do this shit?
All right. Is anybody else wandering around? Anybody else?
No, I think I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. I would say that at this point, because it's still, we're going to call it early afternoon, so not really like time to rest or things like that, but everybody gets a buzz in their head, and you can tell that it's Narek saying, I think I think I found a clue. I can open a portal to another world if you guys want to head somewhere investigating.
How long would that have been? Would we have had like a short rest?
Well, you guys were kind of wandering and investigating, but I'd say by now you could have had a short rest.
I don't know what that-
Sure, I'll give everybody could have had a short rest at some point within the last couple hours.
Excellent.
So we heal before we portal jump.
Reset, man.
Well, you can heal as much as a short rest would allow, so you can spend hit dice to try to get some of your health back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend.
Reset.
Okay. Wait, did I not? Oh, I didn't actually roll the hit dice. Here's my hit. 1d8 plus 2. What?
What does this mean?
What? Short rest? Oh, that one is... Don't do that one, because that would be if somebody said you could recover everything. 4.
Well, I want to do it for Snowflake.
Oh,
don't
do
know.
they have hit dice? I don't know if they have hit dice. I don't think they do, typically. I don't know. We can figure that out, though.
Okay.
I was kind of... Well, so yeah, so Narek kind of, like, kind of summons you guys up into, like, I'll say, like, the front kind of courtyard in front of the castle. And there's a rift open there. And she says, I feel like if you guys are ready, you can see what's on the other side of this portal. I just know the universe has told me that there might be a clue in this new realm.
I'm just like, what's the check? Like, believe check.
Like
Sense
insight?
motive.
You want to roll insight on the god?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't tell if I trust that this god knows what it's doing.
That's perfectly accurate.
Like, for all I know, it's like, I think this is the clue, plane of death.
Oh, joy.
Yeah. So do
Is
a
it insight?
Insight. This will be interesting.
Hey.
I mean, it seems like she's convinced that she's opening a portal to a clue.
Oh, God.
So she's not trying to ruse you.
Can we see it through the portal?
No. It is like a blue light.
Okay. It's not like
so
you can
there's
see what's on the
it's
other
like
side.
it's like a shimmering
Sure.
it's like shimmering and it's like a blue light, but yeah, you can't tell what's through there. It's like you actually have to walk through it.
Shining, shimmering splendor.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
That's up to you guys. I
Way to
suppose
volunteer, Isabel.
Kathan probably has the most trust right now in Narek. Kathan kind of goes, I suppose I can go first, and he kind of walks through the portal.
I'll follow suit.
Wait, did I almost get pushed in the portal?
By who?
No.
Tony.
Oh, you're going through behind Kathan?
If Kathan's going,
Okay.
I'm going right behind him.
So, all right. So you go through the portal. I suppose I could keep track of the order in which. It probably doesn't matter. I'm just.
I mean, Kathan,
Okay, so it's Katham,
me. So
Silva. Who's next?
Isabel.
Snowflake would be.
Oh, Snowflake. Who's next?
Isabel.
We're walking through the portal.
So
Yeah.
Puck,
Damn it.
I'll follow.
I'll go.
Isabel.
Tony trying to push me in.
I said I'll follow.
Okay. Theos.
I guess I'll go next.
Okay. I don't have all the names. in front of me. No, that was Dom.
Oh, that was dumb. Sorry.
So that was and Naran. Okay. And then who's left? Is that just Gerard?
Yep.
Okay.
Bardis, the Bardis.
Oh no, Bardis didn't go in.
Yeah, I guess the big guy goes last.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. I guess we'll see on the other side.
Right, last to leave.
There you go. And then Bardis. So as you walk through the portal, you feel it's like a cooling sensation as you're walking through, and you kind of feel your muscles tense up, and then that's where we'll pick up next time. Because I'll leave it open to whoever takes up the DM next time to be able to introduce however they want. I don't want to assume that I'll be the one DMing because I have an idea of what I'm doing, but I'm not 100% finalized. But I could be. But if somebody else wants to pick up, so for if we actually post this as a podcast and things like that, we have decided that 5 of us are going to DM. We're going to do everything more as one shots, so that technically the story can be taken with any number of people. So we're going to do everything over 1 or 2 actual R sessions, and I'll probably divide these up into like hour-ish podcast segments, because I feel like that's probably the easiest way.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I tried to get some combat in here just so everybody could kind of play with their characters and feel combat out. Obviously, I mean, that encounter went not too bad.
Did we level?
You didn't
At-
know.
At first, it
Hey, we started. We started at level 2, but now we're level 3?
Yes.
No.
But we killed 3 black dragon.
Yeah, they did.
And we're
Well, I mean, I killed 3 black dragon.
and they're wormlings. Although they were strong wormlings.
They're
It was
not.
that one attack.
I mean, I think they're worth 450 experience each.
Okay, first of all, we're doing milestone leveling.
I didn't
I
know
know.
you were going.
So we're doing
that sounds like a milestone to me.
I'll mile your stone.
Woohoo.
Oh baby,
So
you
yeah,
you just leveled up.
so yeah, so we'll end it on that kind of a cliffhanger, and then yeah, whoever wants to pick up next week can do their side of the story. But
Let's decide by like Tuesday or so. Tuesday or
Yeah.
Wednesday. Let's decide.
yeah, and then whoever is available, as long as we have like 4 people, we go,
hmm
and we'll just
Yeah.
so be prepared as a DM to scale encounters based on the number of people. Because if we have everybody, you probably kind of need to double up your challenge rating. I mean, I put 3 enemies in at level 2. They were hard to hit, and they had a little bit of tricks with damage, but it's weird how the scaling works in this version. So
That's
I
fine.
feel like either you absolutely decimate the players, or the players absolutely decimate the enemies. It's hard to find that balance.
Funny how that works.
Hi, real quick. This is Eric, the DM here, just doing a quick outro for the audio here. Obviously, no special music effects or anything yet. This is our first episode. We're trying things out. Hopefully, something we can incorporate later. But hopefully, you enjoyed this. If you did, we are going to put this under the banner of Infinity's End Gaming. But our group is called Victory by Default. But if you'd like to reach out to us on Twitter, Instagram, wherever. We're going to try to have all those groups available. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave comments, feedback, anything you wish. I'm hopefully going to get myself to be a better audio editor at some point, or find somebody else willing to put in sound effects and music and things like that, because I have no idea where to start with that stuff. But figure hopefully at least the story and everything sounds like fun, and we hope you come back to the world of Flux. Thanks.